Shout out to Gabe and Percy.
Hey, Percival in the building for another year. What is good, everybody? You know what it is. Commander King's in the building. As you can see, we are short. One king. Don't worry. Don't fret. He will join us a little bit later. We will hold it down until he is able to make us whole once again. Yes, how y'all doing, fellas, man? So much to get to. Training camp is in full swing. Percy Butler has a new deal. We gave a wide receiver with some initials very close to the guy that we would like to see back.
We signed a TM, but not the TM that we all hope. But I mean, our TM's already under contract, but I get where you're going, Lou.
Lots and lots and lots to get to on tonight's show. I feel like it's only right that we start with some of the newness, if you will. So the day that the veterans were supposed to report, Adam Peters started off his press conference by talking about the newness, the new bubble, the new facilities within the building. They have new meeting rooms. Yeah, they hired some more wellness and nutritionists. The nutrition center is better, right? They upgraded that. We saw the upgraded war room. We were excited about that. We talked about that. And then there's this, the new locker room. Now, I just was shown this picture. So I'm gonna show y'all the new locker room, obviously, and then Rico sent me this gorgeous picture of the side-by-side of the before and after, which you guys have to see. Obviously, this is the way that the locker room looks now.
It needs to sit by itself so we can enjoy it. This one, it deserves its own space.
Exactly. I had to show this one by itself because the other one it doesn't do it justice. That is
luxury. That is
my God.
It should have stars on the ceilings and umbrellas on the windows. Like, that looks good. That got new car smell to it, y'all.
Oh my God, does it ever? I bet you it smelled like new leather in there, right? I mean,
oh yeah.
It was funny. Tressway said, "Are both of these cup holders mine?" Right?
Yeah, I heard it. I mean, we're talking about an organization that used to charge employees for coffee, so that's a legitimate question when you come to here.
Yo,
Tressway was like, "Did I get traded?"
Right? Like, wait a minute. Brian Robinson said, "Man, it's about time." I was like, "Damn, you only get to enjoy this for a year."
For a year, bro.
You only get this for a year, but at least you get it, though, man.
And you feel it from a guy like B-Rob because they're coming from Tuscaloosa. Alabama has the state-of-the-art facility. Their stuff is better than most of the league. So coming from that to that old swap meet auxiliary gym place we used to call a locker room, it's a come up, man.
Speaking of which,
that was a janitor's closet.
Look at this, man. This is
that's the facilities closet.
This is the before and after. This is what the fellas used to call home in their locker room, right here.
That's not a laundry room. That's not a laundry room or a storage room,
man.
No. Look, the names are on the locker right there, and people got their stuff hanging up. At
least we got cornhole.
Right. At least they can.
They said Ed holding out. We gotta find Ed $50K per show.
Hey, go ahead, man. Not Ed holding out. Hey, that's crazy. Somebody said the same carpet is diabolical. Hold on, man. It's just different.
It can't be. At least they probably at least got the 2025 version of that.
Yeah. It's very similar, but it's not the same.
Carpet.
Hey, same font, a new one though.
Basically. That one above look a little bit more Golden Corral-ish though. Like it's a little improved. It's a little improved.
The top is Long John Silver's and the bottom is Captain D's, I guess.
That W on the ceiling looks so expensive. I don't even know if Snyder's net worth could have afforded that. He spent it all to put a logo on a plane.
Yeah, no, there's no way you're getting that logo at the top. I wonder, Ed might be able to tell us. That looks like it lights up. Ed might be able to tell us.
Oh, yeah,
he's the king.
Ed'll give us the full rundown of the type of LED light.
Neon Ed, man.
Oh, man. So, you guys' first impression of Terry officially holding out is what?
Well, we've all been on like under 3 level for our panic meter for Terry, and I'm assuming we all thought that they were going to get something done by this time. Yeah. So I will increase my panic meter to like a 4.5.
Okay.
But like I'm still not concerned because they're going to get something done with him. But I think the numbers that we talk about as fans are so off from reality that we all need to sit back for a second. It feels like remember I said the team might be offering him 28, 29. The team might have started at like 26, 27 million, and Terry's number is like 32 or 33. So we're looking at a deal that's probably going to end up around $29-30 million per year annually. And after JP Finley made it like pertinent information that Adam Peters comes from a culture where they typically pay guys in like September. They pay guys late. And his first extension, he wrote long-term to a player here in DC, Sam Cosmi. It's a different situation, but it's something that matters when you see how the Bosa deal, the Trent deal, and now the Sam Cosmi deal here, they do business around the season. He's not tripping, and he expects Terry to show up for work one day. And the holdout is important in 2025 because the old CBA, I believe they would void out the fines when you sign the extension. Is it true that he's going to have to pay whatever this fine is, even if he signs his name on the dotted line for a new extension?
Yeah.
Yes.
Teams can no longer waive it.
Yep. And the count is at 150K so far. So if this continues throughout the summer, this is going to push that 7-figure range. So this is very interesting because a holdout is like the antithesis of what Terry McLaurin is as a person. But as a business-minded individual, like Bobby Wagner said, business is business, and some business ain't my business. Just get it done, guys. That's where I stand right now. But my meter goes up to about a 4.5 on the matter right now.
So officially with these fines, if you're on a rookie deal and you're looking for an extension, you can hold out and they can still waive the fines. So when CeeDee Lamb held out for the Cowboys, they waived that fine once he signed, because he signed literally the week, I think, of the first game or before
week 1.
Yeah. So you can do that on a rookie contract. If you're a veteran and you're going into your third deal,
they got to run you that.
Yes, you got to run me my money. So Terry obviously falling into that category. Trey Hendrickson obviously falling into that category. Those guys cannot have their fines waived. Rico, where you at on the meter?
For me, it's more so just like I'm hurting inside because, first of all, from our end, of course, on the outside looking in, like we've never seen Terry act anywhere near this way. I mean, for him to come out and publicly say he's frustrated, he's rarely even did that under the Ron Rivera regime. So you can just tell he's really about his money right now. And it's just weird to see Terry not be Terry for any reason whatsoever. Even if it's justified, it's weird. But then most importantly, I feel really sorry for him because this is probably killing him more than it is anybody else.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure him not being out there with the guys, him having to get out of his own character. People don't like to be outside of their own character, man. Like, this is not a Terry McLaurin thing. This is probably an agent-driven, agent-advised thing. That he's just like, yeah, you're right. I need to do this, but I'm pretty sure it's uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure every day that he wakes up, he just wishes that it was all over. But he's going to stand firm, because, I mean, if he signs a deal less than what he deserves, then it's going to probably set the market back a little bit. And, the NFLPA, like, he's kind of representing a lot of people, and his agent, the two agents that he's a part of, he's the biggest client by far. So they're clearly trying to make an example out of him, like, hey, we get big deals done. Look what we did for Terry. We didn't take a penny less. Because I think after Terry, the next guy makes like less than half of what Terry's making this season alone. Like he's by far their biggest client. So they're definitely like trying to like, hey, this is what we do over here. And I know it's killing Terry. I know he wants his money, but I know every day he wakes up, every moment that he's missing, it's hurting him inside. And that's probably the part that hurts me the most than him actually just missing practice.
It's it's a 2 for me. I'm not tripping because I like I said, I expected to still get done. I'd be lying to you if I told you I'm surprised that we're here, right? I thought this would have been done by now. And so seeing where we are, never thought I would see Terry McLaurin. Again, I go all the way back to the Eastern Automotive's scrum. I never thought I would see a day where Terry would have to basically beg to get his money. Like, I just never thought we would get to that point. And so, I mean, here we are. And I know resolution is going to come eventually. I'm at a 2. I'm not really too concerned, but Terry is killing him. He wants to be here. The man was literally, outside of a yoga spot in VA, not too far away from the stadium, and makes
Cheesing it up. He on call. He ready to go,
that
bro.
Man,
I'm here.
That man's on demon time right now. Like, that brother is ready. As soon as the phone rings, he would pull up ASAP.
That brother is starving.
Yeah, that man, somebody get that brother a deal. That brother is starving.
That brother is starving.
He's ready, bro. Like, it sucks that we're here because he wants to be with his guys, right? He wants to be out there. For someone who never misses any time, right? This is not who he is, and who he's been throughout his career. So I know he wants to be out there. They're going to get it done eventually, but it's a tough situation all the way around. I wanted to play this audio for you guys of Tom Pelissero, who talked about Terry McLaurin's situation, kind of what he's hearing, and kind of where they are right now. And he was on the show with Rich Eisen. This is a clip from Rich Eisen's show today. He had Tom Pelissero, NFL insider, on with him. And this is what he had to say about Terry McLaurin.
Knowledge about what Terry McLaurin and Trey Hendrickson are asking for. Are they trying to reset the market for those
Neither
positions?
one are trying to reset the market. They're both trying to get paid fairly relative to their production. And listen, both guys are right around age 30, which for a long time has been a scary number within the NFL. If you go back historically and you actually analyze the data, there are some positions where players can perform really well into their early or even mid-30s. There's other positions where you have kind of a precipitous drop-off. In both cases, it's kind of similar. For Terry McLaurin, he turns 30 years old in September, but he's coming off of 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons. If you look at his numbers are almost identical the past 5 years, other than last year he caught a whole boatload of touchdowns. And, oh, by the way, this will be the first time, I believe, in his career that he's had the same Week 1 starting quarterback 2 years in a row because of the constant turn in Washington. Before Jaden Daniels got there, I believe the quarterback who had started the most with Terry McLaurin was Taylor Heineke. So for McLaurin, you're watching all these other players get these big-time types of contracts. DK Metcalf, as part of a trade with the Steelers, ended up getting a monster type of deal. Obviously, Jamar Chase reset the top of the market. Terry McLaurin's not trying to get $35, $38, $40 million per year. However, he's doing a little under $20 million this year. And the reality is, if he signed that deal several years ago, the $20 million a year player, even 3 years ago at the receiver position, is now a $30 million a year player. And for Terry McLaurin, look at these other deals, you're thinking I should be somewhere in the 30s just to bring it up to snuff. We know that he's in the Virginia area, in part because he was snapped in a photo outside a yoga class.
That's right.
So obviously he thinks there's a possibility that, hey, something can get done that would get him into the building. But my understanding has been all options are on the table at this point. He could ultimately end up requesting a trade. He could end up with the team working out a deal. He could even just show up and say, I'm going to play out the last year of my contract, or tack on some incentives. We've seen that at other times in recent years, and all just come in without a new long-term deal. There's a lot of different buttons that Terry McLaurin and his agent Buddy Baker could push. They've not yet pushed them. So while they're talking, as of this morning, Rich, it did not sound like there was any progress in terms of a long-term deal. So we'll continue to wait and see how that goes.
So that was Tom Pelissero.
Welcome Neon Ed
yes.
to the building.
What up?
Hey,
No, hold on.
Yeah, my
hey,
boy.
we thought you were
No,
holding
hold on.
out, my boy.
Hey, they had questions about you. They thought you were holding out. They were ready to try to find you $50K, Ed.
Yeah, no, I just got done with a yoga class, so you know.
With a
Were you
DC
there with
Defender
Terry?
tryout.
Were you there with Terry, man?
You
No,
got
I'm not
finished with a
holding out.
DC Defender tryout.
Right. I seen the comments, man. Y'all are ruthless. Y'all are ruthless in the comments.
Yeah, they wasted no time, bro. They ain't see you. They was on your head. They was trying to get you for $50K, bro. Off the top.
50K per episode.
Right.
They was trying to start a GoFundMe for you and everything, bro. It was getting dark fast, bro.
And to catch you up to speed, we're talking to Terry McLaurin. What is our updated panic meter? And since we're at a holdout now, where do you stand on the matter? What are your current thoughts as we sit here on Thursday, July 24th, as Terry's being fined $150K, which is $50K per day so far?
Yeah, I was at a 3. So I'll bump it up to a 4. I still think a deal is going to get done. I think him being in the area is a good sign. I mean, you look at Trey Hendrickson, he's down in Florida, and he put that in the story. So to see that he's in the area, and I get it, everybody's like he lives here and stuff like that, but he still could be anywhere he wants to be. Like he didn't have to necessarily be in Virginia. Like he has so much money. It's him and his wife. He could go to Cali if he really wanted to. If he really felt like he was going to request a trade or not be here, he could have went somewhere else. He didn't have to be in VA. So I think that's a good sign that he's in the vicinity. I mean, any day he could hold in. He may decide to hold in if it goes like a week long, because I heard you guys talking about the fines. And I know like it's still not a lot of money, but it still is a chunk of change for him. Like let's say he does do 10 days, that's $500,000. Yep. And you know, it could get up to $1 million. So do you really want to throw away $1 million by not showing up? At least do a hold in to like negotiate and get something going. So but no, I mean, Jeremy Fowler, what he said was a little concerning. I did see a young guy did a podcast with him. I forgot his name. I'll probably shout him out later, give him his credit. And Jeremy Fowler was playing basketball with his son, but, you know, he got him on any way he could. So, I mean, shout out to him for getting Jeremy Fowler on his show. And Fowler said something like, what is he saying? Like above 23 and Terry wants 30. So if it's just 30 that he wants, then I feel that's very, very reasonable. He's not asking for 34. And we still don't know for sure. Like that's still Jeremy Fowler projecting. Like he doesn't know 100% all the facts, but he's like the best source that we have out of everybody, because Schefter hasn't said anything either. So if it's just 30, then I think it's very reasonable. I think it's still less than DK. It's still less than Garrett. It's the same as Armon Ross, the same as Brandon Ayuk. I think 30 is very, very reasonable. I think that's something that he definitely earned. He deserves. And, you know, the press conference the other day, you know, Adam standing on what he feels. September is the time to get a deal done with his Niners regime, where he was with Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. I know he wasn't there for Brandon Ayuk, but Trent Williams, Bosa, and, you know, they've been through this before. So Adam's done this song and dance before. So I'm still not 100% panicking, but it doesn't look great, you know, especially after the Eastern Motors pressure and all that stuff. It just doesn't look great. It doesn't look great at the moment, but I still trust in Adam Peters, still trusting Terry to get it done. Jaden, you know, he's doing his thing out there, still getting it done with other guys and whatnot. But yeah, no, it definitely it has gone up. I mean, you can't just sit here and just think it's all peachy creamy, because it's not. They still
Yeah. I was gonna say, doesn't it give you guys some comfort knowing that all these national media guys, they're trying to be the one that gives some actual credible information, but they have nothing to build off. They don't have anything tangible like a number. They're throwing ranges out there based on very vague conversation. We don't have anybody spoon feeding the media information. It's a beautiful day, even if it is a hard situation.
Add to that, Von Miller said he met with the organization and did a tour of the facility. He met with the Commanders over a month ago.
He said the Redskins. He said the Redskins.
He called us the Redskins. He called us the Redskins.
Washington Redskins hit me a month ago.
Hit me up a month ago. I came in and did a tour. I had a meeting with them over a month ago. Matt Kerrigan. Nobody said anything. In a day and age where you can't have a player visit a facility without somebody. And remember, a month ago, man, it was nothing. These dudes were dying for anything to be on their timeline and their feed. If they had any inkling that Von Miller visited a team, we would have known. There's nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. It's almost like they have dudes sign NDAs before they even talk to them. Like, hey, don't put nothing on your socials. Don't say nothing to nobody, because we don't know anything. I'm still tripping out at the fact that we didn't find out Michael Davis had signed with us until Michael Davis did a press conference live on the team's YouTube channel. That's how we found out.
Go ahead, hop on the stream.
Crazy, bro. It's wild. I love it. These guys have no idea what's going on. None.
Oh, I will say, so yeah, Percy Butler got his extension before Terry, but of course it's like probably what it was $2 million a year they haven't said yet.
Yeah.
So our starting safety got 2 years, $8 million, which is 4 years. So I imagine there's going to be some peanuts that they don't even need to report. I mean,
and we did sign Big Play Tay. I know you guys talked about the TM, the wrong TM.
Big Play Tay.
Big Play Tay is crazy.
That's like, he put up 3 touchdowns on Notre Dame.
Hey.
I'm saying right now, his NFL career, he's averaging 49 yards a reception because he got one 49-yarder for a touchdown. The man scores a touchdown every time he touched the ball.
Big Play Tay it is.
That's what I'm going to say on Tuesday.
As soon as Terry signs, Big Play Tay will be back on the streets. So
he's gonna be at yoga with Ed.
Big Play Tay.
He'll have a home here. Big Play Tay.
Yeah.
I guess he'll be joining Michael Wiley, huh?
We got chief. Chief correspondent. Lou, I know that hit you. Hey, I know the Michael Wiley release hit you, Lou.
Hey, look, man. Y'all would have thought that Michael Wiley was somehow my cousin or something, because when that release happened,
it was checking
everybody, man, they was hitting my line, they was hitting my DMs, they was atting me, bro. I had somebody send me an email like, "Yo, bro, you good?" I'm like,
wellness check.
It just, hey, I'm like, I was just taking a nap, bro. I'm good. Like, because I didn't say anything when he got cut. I was like, I'll just save it for the show, right? When I talk about it, everybody was checking on me. I was like, I'm good. You do know he wasn't making the team, right? Like, I was projecting this man to be a factor in 2026. So I'm not hurting over here, man. I just didn't expect it. I didn't see that one coming. I'm not gonna hold you. Of all the people that could have gotten cut to add Von Miller, I didn't think Michael Wiley would be.
They said, guys, we've seen Ja'Cory Krosky merit. We don't even need to have these type of conversations. If we need a temp running back on the practice squad, it's Chris Rodriguez. Let's go ahead and let Michael go ahead and test the waters, man.
Yeah, it was a little hurtful, but I understood. I understood the mission. I understood what they needed to do, and so
we're always going to have preseason Michael Wiley of 2024. We're always going to have that. Man.
Yeah, look, man, I'm really interested to get you guys' opinion on your biggest takeaways from the first couple days of camp. We heard from DQ twice, right? Each of the first 2 days, really 3 times if you count the day that the veterans reported. And then we've heard from a number of players, Von Miller and Jaden Daniels and Brandon Coleman, and I'm forgetting one more player. But heard from some players. And we've also heard, about some of the things going on at camp. So if I ask you right now in the first 2 days, what's the biggest takeaway? What's the thing that caught your attention the most in the first 2 days? Your response would be what?
The demeanor of the team feels like a championship contender, and I've never experienced this. Just hearing everybody, seeing everyone's movements, the vibe, the aura, hearing Von Miller speak, hearing Bobby Wagner speak, hearing Jaden speak, hearing Debo speak. I watched so many interviews just to make sure. I wanted to see everybody's temperature. No one's panicking that Terry's not there, but they all want him there. But everyone sounds locked in on this team is ready to win right now. Von Miller's interview, that was one of my favorite pressers I've seen here in a long time. This is a future gold jacket wearer who's a media darling, just dazzle the media for 21 minutes or so. Everyone sounds like they're on the same page, and Jaden doesn't sound like a quarterback who just won the Rookie of the Year and was 60 minutes away from a Super Bowl. He sounds like a guy that is just focused on the things he needs to grow as a player. You can clearly see that he put in the work this offseason. The entire outfit, from Adam Peters and Dan Quinn's presser to all the players' pressers, media scrums, and sideline interviews with the Candy Wallers and with the local news station, everybody sounds like they're aligned in we're ready to prove it and we're ready to contend right now. And it sounds like a different program than last year, where it was a startup program.
And even to add to your point about everybody being aligned, like even position groups, like I think it was Natalie Spalla that like interviewed the safeties separately too, different times, separate moments, and everybody mentioned communication. Like you could just tell that like we're focused on certain things at certain points. Like we're going through phases for each position group, each side of the ball. Everybody is perfectly aligned with their missions. I think that's beautiful. Now there's so many things we could talk about. I feel like the thing that stood out for me the most is how Trey Amos is starting, even though Jaden Daniels had to earn his spot last year. Josh Connolly is rotating in and out of being a starter, but technically he's the backup to Andrew Wiley as of today. I'm sure he'll be starting by week 1. Of course, JCM is trying to work his way up there. Kane Madrano, we don't hear much about him. He's trying. Jalen Lane, you're starting punt returner, but not necessarily a starting receiver. Tre'Davious Amos is already a starting outside corner. And again, Dan Quinn preaches competition. Doesn't matter who you are, you got to earn your starting spot. For Tre'Davious Amos to come in immediately, day 1 of training camp, and he's your starter and he's playing well, I think that says a lot. I think by the end, like before this season ends, 80% of our rookie class will be, if not starters, at least strong contributors. I think only Kane Madrano is the only one that may not be as part of like a heavy rotation. But I think Connolly will be starting. Jalen Lane, at the very least, special teams, maybe even one of the starting receivers. Hopefully JCM takes a lead role. And I think that's huge because, I mean, we just went to an NFC championship. We just spent a lot of money bringing in a bunch of veterans, even trading for some during the free agency and everything, bringing in Von Miller, Deebo Samuel, Laramie Tunsil. And so we got better since the NFC Championship, and still somehow only with 5 draft picks, we maybe got 4 potential heavy impact starter level guys. And I think that's really noticeable as well. So I'm really excited. Tre'Davious is the only one starting day 1. I think that's a separate thing in itself, but I'm really optimistic about a lot of the other guys becoming starters eventually too.
Yeah, I would go with Ja'Cory Brooks, man. He's been showing out.
Not too.
Heard he had a good move on Marshawn Lattimore where Marshawn slipped and fell. I don't know if it was because Ja'Cory crossed him up with a route or just Marshawn slipped accidentally. But, I mean, just the fact that he's scoring against the ones already and scoring 2 touchdowns. He had 2 touchdowns yesterday, I believe. Then he had another one today. And he's catching the football from Jaden Daniels, which is huge. Like, it's not just it's not like second team reps from Mariota or Sam Hardman or Josh Johnson. Like, he's doing it against the first team defense, getting acclimated with Jaden Daniels. So I like that a lot. And just pushing the competition. Like, I haven't heard Gallup's name much. I haven't heard Luke McCaffrey. It's been 2 days, but he's clearly standing out from all the receivers so far. So he's really going to push the competition. And he may still not make the roster. He may just be on the practice squad. But he's doing what he needs to do to make an impact and to have his name heard. And I really want to see what he does in the joint practices. I really want to see what he does in the preseason. He could have a Cam Sims type of preseason. He could have a Mitchell Tinsley type of preseason, or a preseason darling like Martavis Bryant did last year. So he could really stand out. And the pedigree there too, like went to Bama. Like, and it's not like he didn't put up numbers at Bama. Like, he put up numbers at Bama. I think he had like 400, 500 yards, which is pretty solid as like a freshman or a sophomore. Then he transferred to Louisville, put up 1,000 yards and 9 touchdowns, 61 catches. So I think Ja'Cory Brooks has a chance, man. Like, if he doesn't make an impact this year, then I think he has a chance to at least get some playing time next year. And Jaden maximizes players. Like, he makes guys better. So I think there's a possibility we may have found a hidden gem in Ja'Cory. And he really should have gotten drafted. Like, I feel like I think he was talented enough to at least be a 7th round, 6th round wide receiver. So him showing out on day 1, cooking some of the first team guys who have been in the league already is a pretty big showing. Chris Moore, I'll throw him in a bucket too. He's had a couple good 2 days. Once again, he may not make the roster. It could be Gallup. I haven't heard anything from Osborne. So it's just those 2 guys showing out from the wide receiver room while Terry is out. taking advantage of reps. I love hearing that from Ja'Cory Brooks.
Yeah.
Ja'Cory only didn't get drafted because he tested
He
horrible.
tested horribly. Yeah, that's right.
He ran a D-tackle 40-yard dash, but he don't look slow on tape though. But it matters to some people. But I think he makes the roster. If we keep him 6, who is the 6th person keeping him off the roster?
It's early right now. You know, I still think Wiley and Osborne are still 2 guys that are veterans that are ahead of him. Like in their mind, it's who can we?
Who and Osborne?
Huh?
Who and Osborne?
Gallup.
Oh yeah. You said Wiley. Wiley. I was
my bad.
So you think it's Gallup?
Yeah, to me, it's Gallup's job until he loses it. But you know, we'll see. We haven't heard anything from those guys early on, but I think they're trying to give
the young guys.
Some of the younger guys, and then you know, like guys who may not get as many reps as this thing gets deeper into the summer. You know, once you get a healthier Noah Brown and you get Terry back in there, it ain't gonna be a lot of reps for guys like Chris Moore and you know guys like Ja'Cory Brooks potentially. So give them an opportunity
with the starting team defense at some point on day one.
Yeah,
they're just trying to experiment.
Yeah, they trying all kinds of stuff right now. That's what you do right now, right? I mean, wasn't he the one that got cooked by Debo on the? I mean, and I hate to say
it was good coverage.
It was good coverage. It was
the throw was just amazing.
Yeah, the throw was just, I don't even want to say cooked because he was right there. It's just, I mean, it was a great throw.
Great defense. There's just nothing you can do in the NFL. The way the rules are set up, man, great offense always going to beat great defense.
But I heard they moving him around too. Like John Kahn was saying, they playing him at linebacker. They down by the line of scrimmage. You know, they playing him all over the place at safety. So Joey Jr. told us in the offseason that we want to find out what this dude can do. So I'm not shocked that we're hearing that they're trying Tyler Owens. We know the physical gifts are there. It's just mentally, can he lock in and provide the kind of stability that they need if they're going to put him on the field? Can we trust you if we put you on the field? The thing for me that has been the most eye-opening, I think, is kind of piggybacking off of Rio's, so to speak, is just the intensity that they're practicing with. The like Rio said, they're kind of going about business like a team that has been there, done that before. Like the expectations isn't. And I thought DQ had a great line about expectations versus standard, right? Like the expectations are outside of this building. We have standards in the building, and this is what we hold ourselves to. We got a commander standard, and every day you step in the building, this is what we expect. And
we have a standard, guys.
We got a standard, man. Like
it even sounds nice. Commander standard sounds nice. It sounds like
it rolls off your tongue, bro.
It's like the name's actually kind of cool now.
It's crazy. And so when you see tweets like this from Candy Waller, right? She's like, Frankie Louvu is making my blood pressure go up, and this defensive line acting like they got a game on Sunday. Ooh, what am I watching exactly? Yes. Clearly, am I the only one acting like it's just day 2? But that's not the energy. And I heard this from at least 4 different people that there was a level of intensity at today's practice that just doesn't suit day 2 of training camp. That there were not a lot of mistakes. The tempo was up.
Oh my God! Say that part about not a lot of mistakes.
There were not a lot of mistakes.
So many Washington teams look like ass early in training camp. No, it's early. It's a dog days of summer. It's hot outside. We made up every excuse in the book. Continue, Lou. This is
no facts. Like, and I brought that up. Like, how many times did we hear about the lack of focus and the fluidity of practice under Rivera? And we would hear EB going off about the mistakes and yelling to get back in the huddle and do it again and all kinds of dumb stuff. Jay, they called it Club J. Practice wasn't even real for Jay Gruden. That's why DJ Swearinger used to pop off all the time. Like, we don't really practice.
They give the head coaches nipple twists and stuff.
Like, purple nurples and stuff. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, it's such a new day here in Washington. And to hear people talk about day 2 of practice, I got excited when I heard about the pass rush package that they had on the field in day 1. And just the fact that you could have a group on the field of Frankie Louvu and Von Miller on the edge, and Dorrance Armstrong and Deron Payne on the inside rushing.
I'm intrigued. I'm
you know, like,
and that's not even Frankie Louvu with 5 defensive linemen. That's Frankie Louvu with 4.
4. And that's another thing that was Frankie Louvu, when you like, I know a lot of y'all probably watched the day 1 training camp. They had the coverage on the Commanders channel. The field pass on day 1. Frankie Louvu was working exclusively with the edge rushers. Like last year, he was with the linebackers. You know, every time we see Frankie Louvu, he's working with Ryan Kerrigan. He's in the rotation with the likes of Cleveland Farrell and now Von Miller and Dorrance Armstrong and Jacob Martin. He's cycling through those drills with Javonte, John Baptiste, and those guys. Like, I'm not saying that he's moving away from playing linebacker, because I don't expect that to be the case. I'm just telling you, he's getting more reps as an edge rusher this year. And so that tells me that, and I also think that's connected to the trust that they have in Jordan McGee as well. Like, we can, in certain instances, kick you down, let you rush, and we still have 2 linebackers on the field that we trust. We didn't have that last year.
And there's a world where they didn't panic at edge because they know they got a demon linebacker coming back and they could just unleash Louvu.
Yeah. And to think that, I don't know what Jacob Martin's going to be, but you still could potentially put him on the field. You still could. And we drafted Johnny Newton to be a pass rush defensive tackle, right? So we're not even talking about him in these situations. He could be another dude that finally, you know, the light bulb comes on in year 2, fully healthy, had a full off season, and he could be a factor in these rotations. It's nice to have options. You know what I mean? Because we were one of the worst 4-man rush teams in the league last year. So when you look at being able to put 4 guys on the field at any given time that can actually get pressure on the quarterback, it's a sight to behold. And watching some of those drills, man, Dietrich Wise looked like a defensive tackle, bro. You're not moving that dude on the edge.
Huge.
Straight up. I'm just gonna tell you right now, like, this run defense is finna be lit. For real.
I've seen several people, I think it was Linnell Willingham included, that were like Adam Peters clearly came into this offseason with a mission to make the defensive line way bigger, and he more than achieved that. I've been seeing people like, yo, this defensive line is huge. The edge rushers, the D tackles, you're not going to be able to run up against this team.
Yeah, DQ said today that it was intentionality, right, to beef up both sides and increase the level of competition on both sides of the line of scrimmage. He said, we want to be a line of scrimmage team. And that fits right in with our division, right? Because I've seen what the Giants, you know, are doing at practice. They're ranting and raving about Abdul Carter, right? And we already know what they already had with, you know, Dexter Lawrence and
Thibodeau when Charles Leno was in front of him.
Yeah, I don't worry about Thibodeau. The other one is Brian Burns. They got stuff, man. They got a bunch of stuff. And then we know the Cowboys got Parsons, and I heard that Donovan Ezaraku they can't even block this dude.
They said he's a demon. He's a demon.
So,
like we thought he was.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
Some of us was beating that drum over here, man.
So,
don't forget Jackson Dart through that pick 6 too.
Look, man, if Rio could go back in time, but Rio was running that man so bad.
I was so pressed on Ezaraku. That was my draft.
So we know what the Cowboys can do and what problems they present, and then we already know the Eagles' defensive tackles and, you know, some of the guys they got coming off the edge. So it felt like a necessity in the division, but he said, "No, this is who we are." You know, it might be a byproduct that we're better against the teams in the division and better suited to protect Jaden and run the football and do those things. But that's who we want to be. And clearly there was an emphasis put on that this offseason. From what you heard, that we heard from, as you guys mentioned, Bobby Wagner, Jaden Daniels, Brandon Coleman, Von Miller, Adam Peters. We could even go as far back as the Adam Peters DQ press conference. What were some things that may have stuck out to you from what has been said over these first 3 days, going all the way back to when the veterans reported, and then the first 2 days of camp, being said by coaches, front office, or players? Anything stuck out to you in particular?
Rico or Ed?
Yeah, I'll go first. I just like that Vaughn said, in order to leave, Josh Allen had to go somewhere where they had a quarterback, and that just validates how good Jaden Daniels is already.
Yeah, he said, I can't just go anywhere.
Yeah, I just can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Has to have a team with a good quarterback, and he knows that's the situation here. He also talked about him and Ryan Kerrigan working out before the combine, and it's just crazy to see that they're working out. Kerrigan is coaching them up now, so we saw some of those drills. It was good to see those clips. Yeah. He said that his role, he's just here to rush the passer. And he feels like he's just going to come off the bench, and he likes basketball a lot too. He said he wanted 24 because of Kobe, so that makes more sense now because I know you guys are ragging on the whole 24.
So the practice squad 24. Do y'all feel any better about it?
He looked good in it. The boy looked good in it out there.
It looked bad. Yeah. I think the when he puts the jersey on, it might not look as bad because the edits.
He looked like Bakari Rambo off the edge. It was just that nasty edit. That was not it.
Edit. Yeah. It was the edit. So I think he might be fine because the 24 didn't look bad in the practice unis.
Yeah, and he's still in awesome shape. There's a couple beat reporters who said that Von Miller is not slow. He looked good. He did have a veteran rest day. Him, Tunzel, and Noah Brown had a veteran rest day. I saw some people kind of making jokes about that. Day 2, and they're having veteran rest. But I would say it's smart because we know how Dan Quinn knows how to handle these guys. Zach Ertz had a great year last year. Eckler had a great year.
20 games from Zach Ertz and Bobby Wagner.
Right, Bobby Wagner had an all-pro season. So if anybody knows how to load manage or manage any guys, I mean, Dan Quinn is the guy. This staff knows what they're doing. But Von Miller had a lot of quotes that you could just write on a newspaper. He said he's 36. He could still wake up and rush the passer at 36 years old. So I think we made a great signing, a great late signing. Yes, he did visit a month ago, so that was good. That was kept under wraps. But he just sounds like a guy that's motivated. He's going to fit in, and I think he's going to fit in really well with his defense, get acclimated. Talking about Bobby Wagner stealing his votes for All-Pro and Pro Bowl stuff like that, or All-Pro votes and whatnot. So he has a lot of charisma, a lot of good energy, and I think he fits the culture already.
Yeah, and even to the point of the veterans having some rest days, I'm not worried too because it gives the guys behind them, the younger guys, more meaningful reps. Because Laramie Tunsil had a rest day, even though he just got to the team. So I see why some people are like, how does he get one already? But, I mean, that allowed Josh Connolly to get starting level right tackle reps. And those are meaningful, man. Every rep matters. We even heard about the fact that, on day 1, he had a false start, rookie mistake. But then he had a really good rep against Von Miller. Who had a pretty good day 1. And so all of those snaps that he can get, starters or whatever, it may get to the point where they just go ahead and say, you stay at right tackle, Andrew Wiley will be the backup, and if Laramie Tunsil's out, then Andrew Wiley moves to left tackle or something like that. So but the main takeaway that I would take from the press conferences is I just love the mutual respect between Von Miller and Bobby Wagner. Like Ed said, Von Miller said that Wagner stole a lot of his first team all-pro votes and stuff like that. Said he's still one of the best open field tacklers in the NFL. He's able to lead guys in so many different positions, all of that type of stuff. But the day before, Bobby Wagner was hyping up Von Miller, and he said, Ken Norton Jr., back in our days in Seattle together, and it's cool that they're all in Washington together now, said that they used to watch Von Miller tape over and over again. This is your ball get off, which is crazy because I think it was a stat that showed even just as recently as last year, Von Miller had the quickest ball get off out of any edge rusher in the NFL, even at this age. So when he says, and I love how confident he was too, I could just get out of bed with my house shoes on and rush the pass. I love that level of confidence. That made me an even bigger fan of his already. But it's true. That guy can best ball get off in the NFL. That's just something that you just can't really teach. Everybody tries to learn it. You can improve it, but to have the best in the NFL is incredible. And the fact that Bobby Wagner was over there looking at Von Miller through all of the years, hey, man, that guy's tough. And Von Miller was looking at Bobby Wagner hey, man, that guy's tough. And now they're on the same team, and they're really appreciative of each other, and they highly respect each other. I think this team is ready for a serious playoff run because that's when guys like that really step up when the lights are at their brightest. So I'm super excited.
Von Miller's press conference, they gave me like a whole new outlook of the Von Miller signing, man. Like he looks great, he sounds great, and he was speaking like, oh, y'all got it messed up. Oh, y'all think I'm chump? Like, y'all think I'm not about to come here and give y'all 7+ sacks this year? He was talking like a guy like, I'm not only coming here to just get quarterbacks, like I'm gonna do it consistently, and I still have a lot left in it. I put my house shoes on and go rush the quarterback.
Man, that's one of the quotes of the first couple days was he said, quote, he said, quote, I roll out of my bed in my house shoes and rush the passer. You know what I mean?
And
I believe him.
I do as well.
I think Seawall Sports. I think she said, like, literally from what I saw day one.
Yeah. And another thing I loved about Von was when John Com hit him with that. I mean, I know you don't like to miss practice.
He said, "Don't get it twisted." That was old. That was old.
He said, "Hey, look." That man started rubbing his head. He said, "Hey, I don't know." He said, "You got some misinformation, bro." He said, "I love me of that rest day."
See, Lou just beat me to it because that was exactly where I was going. We be on the same page. That's exactly where I was going. Hey, I don't know where you got that. Maybe that was years ago. That was maybe how I was feeling back then. But I love my veteran rest days. Mm-hmm. His presser kind of took the candy from the first 2 days of training. I love hearing from my quarterback. We haven't even talked about Jaden 40-something minutes into it because we're going to get to it and we can talk about Jaden all day, every day because it's just that different when you have one of those ones at quarterback. But Von Miller, that was a very media darling on a Super Bowl contender type of press conference that they talk about nationally. Like, it felt like that. Like, just another piece for Washington to take that next step. And everything from him, it was honest, it was funny, it was charismatic. He wasn't moved. 22 minutes with the media don't sound like somebody that's about to play 35% of the snaps here. It sounds like they got a plan for this guy, guys.
Hey, look, man.
If you think of the names we've heard from so far, it's Jaden Daniels, Bobby Wagner, Dan Quinn, Adam Peters, Von Miller, and I think Frankie Louisville or something like
Coleman.
that.
Like Brandon Coleman is
like
he's the one that doesn't fit.
But he starts. He's starting though.
Yeah, but he starts though. Like, these are high impact players that Von Miller is next to. They didn't wait till week 2 to interview this guy. He's day 2.
Oh yeah, they put him front and center. Oh yeah, you just got here and go out there. They following him down to the practice field. Like, they're gonna show us that number 24. He looked like Bakari Rambo coming off the edge, but then you remember it's Von Miller, and it's like, all right, I get it.
I love that he said there's a balance and a tightrope you walk between being kicked out of the league and leaving too soon. And he's like, I think I found the sweet spot because dudes like him, they usually the last ones to figure out they ain't got it no more, right? Like, it's hard to admit I can't do the things that I used to do. And he's like, that ain't me yet. You know, it's tough to watch dudes get to the end of their career and they not the same guy. And so I don't think this is the season where we go, hey, Von cooked. I don't think this is the year, right? And so I'm just going off the track record of what we've done with guys that feel like they're towards the end of their careers. They have resurgences when they come here, right? Zach Ertz did, Bobby Wagner did, Austin Eckler did. Like, that's what we do. When dudes come here and it feels like they might be towards the end, they get a shot of like revitalization coming to Washington. And I'm hoping that same thing happens. Hell, you can even throw Dante Fowler Jr. in that same discussion, right? No one was expecting double-digit sacks from him last year. Man came in here and had 4.5 sacks the year before and hadn't had double-digit sacks in like 7-8 years.
Yep.
So I don't know, man. Von definitely won a lot of fans over. I mean, he probably won 2/3 of the fan base over just calling them the Redskins. You could tell he was showing his age right there.
Washington Redskins called me last month, man.
Yeah. So that was funny. I thought there was some great quotables. Rio hit one already. some of the business is not your business, right? I love that from Bobby Wagner when he was talking about Terry.
He's
That
so
was
good at the podium, dog. He sounds like he can do whatever he wants when he retires and gets that Howard degree.
Brandon Coleman's really good at the podium too. Like we got a lot of smart dudes who are articulate, who get it. Coleman is
even
another
Josh
one.
Connolly as a baby-faced rookie looking like he's 16 years old. He didn't have like an official press conference, but his little media scrum, he gives really good, like mature answers.
We talked about that when he did his press conference. We talked about that on this show. And Rio, I think Rio was the one who was like, yo, he is really smart, bro. Like he's really articulate. You can tell they have a type. You know what I'm saying? They have a type. And so
I'll throw this in. Even Bobby has the ownership with the Seattle Storm. I mean, even with any team, for him, I think he's the first current athlete to have a ownership stake in the team. So whether it's the WNBA, no disrespect to the WNBA, because I love the WNBA, but any team matter, like to have an ownership and still be playing and still be an all-pro caliber player is pretty crazy stuff.
Can I make a W joke real quick, or is that off limits tonight?
Hey, just hold on. Hey, Rico, just put the discllmer out there first.
Put the disclaimer out.
Get paid. We know they want to get paid.
Just put the disclaimer out first, and then you can say whatever you want.
The views and opinions that are about to be followed by Rio Robinson do not directly align with the views and opinions and brand of the Commanders Kings.
There you go. Now you can say whatever.
Hear me out. Bobby probably put $10K down and owned like 40% of that franchise.
Hey, that was not us. Just remember that. That was Rio
Probably
Robinson.
moving like the managing partner off like 12K.
Got a different walk and everything.
Hey,
shout out to Storm though. Shout out to Storm.
You can't shout him out after that.
Hey, shout out
Rio
to W.
Is the king of firing shots and then be like, hey,
players.
man, shout out.
Pay the players when it meets a profit, man. Let's go. Shout out to W.
Hey, I can't, man.
We keeping it on brand tonight, y'all. Shout out to Gabe.
Hey, shout out to Gabe, man. The future DC defender, man. Shout out to Gabe.
There you go.
Legend.
I hope so.
Another thing that jumped out was DQ. So, I've been one of the few that have been kind of like saying, hey, man, don't count Sam Cosmi out for week 1.
Man.
And DQ was like, hey, look, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, like Cosmi's hitting all of these markers. We're not going to miss a step. He's going to say that 15 times. We're not going to miss a step. But this dude, man, he already doing positional work off to the side. And if he continues going at the rate that he's going at, he might be ready. So they put him officially on the PUP list. So obviously he can come off of that at any time before the start of the season. Once the rosters have been finalized, if he's still on the PUP list, he has to miss the first 4 games of the season. With the way he's trending right now, I'm willing to go out on a limb right now and say that Sam Cosmi will not start the season on the PUP list. Now, that doesn't mean he will be ready weeks 1 or even week 2. But I think if they don't put him on the PUP list to start, they're basically telling you he's going to be ready before week 5. I see a situation, and I think this is a world we live in where Sam Cosmi could be ready to go as early as week 3.
Oh, my God.
But I'm still holding out hope. I'm all in for week 1 with Sam Cosmi. I'm all in for week 1.
All right, Robert.
So you gonna see.
All in for week 1. Oh, yeah. I PTSD from that one, man.
All right, Robert. You were waking demons.
You caught that one. So I'm all in for week 1. But I love that Cosmi
stage that energy
well.
out the chat, bro.
Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
But nah, it's just crazy because we're seeing Samuel Cosmi walk around, and if he wasn't playing football, you would think nothing was wrong with him. Like, it's amazing how much of a different level of in shape and physicality that the NFL requires, to where all these clips we're seeing him walk around, no limp, no brace, no, he just looks like he could just go to the grocery store, shop, whatever he wants to do, but he's like apparently weeks and months away from playing football. That just shows you how physical this sport is, that he looks like any normal person walking around. The fact that he's that weight and may potentially recover as soon as what he got hurt in January, like that's insane. Now, for me, I'm not gonna rush it because I just feel like we have insane depth. Like we have startable backups is what I like to call them. I mean, Wiley, once Connolly takes over at right tackle, Wiley could step in at right guard if we need him to. Nick Allegretti, Nate Herbig was supposed to start for the Steelers last year before he got lost for the entire season. And then Trent Scott stepped in literally for Samuel Cosmi at right guard to finish out that Detroit Lions game as if Samuel Cosmi wasn't even gone. So I wouldn't, if he's 99%, don't force it. But if he's 100, and I think that we are trending towards him being 100 by week 1, or like Lou said, at probably even by week 3, hey, throw him out there. Let's do it. I mean, because that Giants D-line week 1 might be a problem.
Facts. Like, look, man, we're going to be tested early. Like, everybody thinks the Giants going to be ass, and I do too, but they don't know they ass until they get to week 8, 9, and their record is trash. Like, week 1, they coming out swinging, and that defense is legit. Like, that's going to be an interesting situation. I do love the depth, and I love that a guy like Nick Allegretti is also taking reps at center. I think we're going to be able to get rid of Michael Dieter this year. Feels like he
and Luke can't wait to get Dieter up.
I need Dieter the hell up out of here.
Hey, thanks for making me right.
that rubbed me the wrong way so bad. Like, Jaden wasn't even trying to hear that shit, bro. He was all in his face. Thanks for making me right, man. Jaden like, yeah, all right, whatever, bro. Get out of here.
I think the Herbig signing sealed his fate. We just have too many offensive linemen at this point.
Yeah, I hope that's the case, because I don't know if I got any more of him getting tossed around by former Commanders rejects.
I don't know if I want Cosmi back the first month of the season. It's scary. I love the freak of nature-ness for that to even be like, when Dan Quinn said that, I was like, oh, excuse me. Okay. Yeah. But usually when you hear speedy recovery, it's like a skilled player, someone a lot more limber and lighter on their feet. 320-pound man coming back early from ACL tear scares the hell out of me, because that happened in late January. I promise you, as much as I would like to have you versus the New York Giants week 1, we need you when we're making our title run next January. So it sounds great. But I'm not really I'm not all in for week 1. I need him later in the season, but it would be cool if they could just play it by ear and he doesn't have to start the season on the list. But I don't know. I feel like I want him back later, because I feel like a lineman, you need to throw a few weeks on what the normal or early recovery timetable is, because that's a lot of girth on them knees and them ligaments, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of weight it's holding.
It is, and then you got to also factor in that you got to block dudes that are 300 pounds too. Mm-hmm. So, and nobody is in more danger than offensive linemen, because people fought. I mean, how did he hurt himself? Somebody fell on his leg in a pile. Like, they're constantly at risk with just doing their job, right? Yep. So I totally understand it, but look, Cosmi, when he first got here, Brandon Sheriff, who at the time was like one of the strongest dudes on the team, said, this dude day 1 came in and he was lifting just as much, and in some instances more than me. So we know Cosmi is a workout warrior. So I think it's very plausible that he's ready for week 1. If he could be ready, I think I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's not going to start the season on the pup list. So that means he'll be ready before week 5. I really, truly believe that. Something else that Bobby Wagner said before we move on, that I thought was really interesting, and it has nothing to do with football, but it just speaks to, again, his character and how he operates. Is he talked about encouraging guys to learn the business. And I'm always fascinated with some of those conversations that players have. And, he's his own agent. And so he's like, all my major deals, I did them myself. And so he was talking about how guys get to the end of their careers, and because you had an agent or you had somebody handling your affairs and now all that stuff kind of goes away, you're kind of disconnected for how the business works. And so he talked about that, and he talked about his age and how, a dude that might be younger, it might take him 10 steps to get to a play. And he's like, it take me 2 steps to get there because I know where the ball at, I know where it's going, I know how to get there,
Yep.
So, you see that kind of experience on and off the field, and you see how it could benefit a guy like Jaden. And
I love that answer because it was so like 10 to 2 steps. That's confidence right there. I'm getting there 8 steps less than that kid.
Yeah. It's similar to what Von Miller was saying. Like Von is like, yeah, I can do stuff. I can do things that other dudes just can't do, and I know that. You know what I mean? So there's a level of confidence when you're a future Hall of Famer, when you're a future Gold Jacket. You can talk like that. There's an athletic arrogance that comes with that, and you see that, and I love it. This is what we have on our squad now. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. So, and then Brandon Coleman, I do want to say it was crazy hearing him say, I try to help out the rookies, and I'm like, bro, you a second-year player. What are you talking about? But
just making a position switch too. This is first year guard in the NFL specifically.
What are you talking? But when he continued to elaborate on it, it made a lot more sense. He was basically saying, like, I was in your shoes last year. I can tell you where to go out and eat. I can tell you how the daily meetings are going to be. I can tell you, how you should do this or how you should do that or what they're going to expect of you or how to make the transition from college athlete who only played in 10, 11 games to NFL athlete that's expected to play in 17 plus games. Like, so when he put it that way, I was like, okay, I get it. Because I remember Josh Connolly saying the first person to reach out to him was Brandon Coleman. And I was like, that's pretty cool because he's coming to pretty much take your spot. So I was like, that's pretty dope that you would reach out to him. And that's the brotherhood that DQ has created here, man. Like, that's the kind of guys they drafted, essentially. So really good situation. Any other comments? We didn't talk anything about Jaden Daniels. I got a couple of things in front of me. Did y'all want to jump into anything that he said at his press conference on what's today? Wednesday, he said. Did anything stick out to y'all for Jaden Daniels?
I thought it was interesting that he said that, like, he and Terry McLaurin won't skip a beat, because I believe Jamar Chase last year said something to the extent of, like, even though they go way back, they've been with the Bengals together for years. Jaden's only been with Terry for 1 year. Joe Burrow's been throwing passes to Jamar Chase not only in the NFL for a few years, but back at LSU for a little while as well, for a couple of years. So, and Jamar Chase felt like his holdout last year led to a slow start, and they lost some games they feel like they shouldn't have in the beginning of the season. And then by the time it comes around near the end of the season, they feel like they're a playoff caliber team talent-wise. They feel like they can win, but they don't have the wins to get in. And so it does concern me a little bit when, like, a situation like that, they feel like they can lose chemistry. Now, granted, hey, man, maybe Joe Burrow just isn't Jaden Daniels. Maybe Terry McLaurin can come back later and they just get right back to it like nothing else happened. But I thought it was interesting that Jaden said it with so much confidence, too. Like, we won't miss a beat whenever he gets back.
I love the fact that when he was asked, first of all, is it just me or, like, did Jaden physically look more muscular?
Yeah, man, he fills out the little cutoff shirt significantly more than he did last year, man. He don't look as frail. He look like he got his grown man NFL body now, man.
Yeah, nah, that he looked different. And he said he, intentionally put on some body armor. I could tell. I know some people like,
anyone should be able to tell the arms, they look a lot armier than they were last year.
Definitely different.
Yeah.
Armier is fine.
Yeah, a lot armier. That's crazy. Yes. So just watching him sit there and talk, I was like, he looks noticeably, more defined. And I'm like, to hear him say, I put on the body armor now, it might come off in the summer. It's hot. We out here sweating out, but I intentionally tried to do that. I'm like, as long as you keep that dexterity that you had last year, I don't really give a shit. Because there were times where I watched the Tampa touchdown throw. Somebody retweeted something, like, I guess somebody was breaking the play down.
Oh, that was a beautiful video.
Yes, it was, with the motion and breaking down the half of the field and the coverage and all of that. And I'm just watching him get hit in his knee, and I'm just like, oh my God, right? And then the Falcons game, remember that one where he got bent up and you're just like, oh my God,
Bro.
I don't want him to lose that, right? As long as he still has the ability to get up for some shit that looks like it should be catastrophic, I'm good, right? The minute that he doesn't have that flexibility anymore, now we have a problem. So
Yeah,
as long as he still has
I
that.
died inside in that Falcons hit, man.
Oh,
like,
you and me both.
My soul left that stadium. I dropped to my knees.
Yo, my soul definitely left my body for a second, bro. I had an out of body experience. My son was like, "Dad, you all right?" If he's all right, I'm all right, son. If he's not all right,
I was so B-Rob for that.
That's not all right.
I was so
oh yeah, that was B-Rob. Oh, I forgot that was B-Rob
for that.
So he talked about footwork. And we've heard him talk about footwork and something he's worked on. And he's like keeping his eyes down the field, you know, while there's imminent rush. And that seems to be the one thing, even Cliff Kingsbury brought that up. That seems to be the one thing that they wanted him to really focus in on was footwork in the pocket. And if you think about his interceptions, the ones that were the worst were the ones over the middle of the football field. And a lot of those had to do with footwork. The ball would sail on him over the middle of the football field. You think about the first interception he threw of the season against Arizona, high, right? Sort of over the middle of the field. Interception before the half against the Eagles in the second game, high, over the middle of the field. He threw another interception late in that game, over the middle of the field, high, once again. So you think about a lot of his interceptions, they were footwork related, high, over the middle of the football field. So if he can just clean some of that stuff up, I mean, he's going to be damn near impossible to stop, it feels like. So anything else y'all wanted to add, including how hot of a start he's had to camp? I mean,
it's beautiful. Bro, we have a quarterback that does not have bad days of practice. We used to have to lie to say a quarterback had a good day in practice. Every day is a good day for Jaden Daniels. He's sharp. His first damn throw at camp was a dot to Deebo Samuel. And everything you hear about him, I mean, he's sharp. It looks easy. I'm texting late. How does Jaden look? He's sending me laughing emoji. This kid is so good. Like, he's so good that practice does not look fun for him. He says practice doesn't look fun for him. Well, he looks like he's enjoying it, but it looks like he's going through the motion because everything looks easy. He knows his reads. He's getting through the offense. He's getting through his progressions. He looks like he's been in this offense for 5 years. And everything you hear about him, he checks the box. He looks like he's having a blast out there. His teammates love him. He is everything we've been begging this organization to have for quite some time. I just like watching clips of him interacting with his teammates and doing what he does, man. I don't need to see a single preseason rep from this man.
I don't think you will. If you do, it'll be the Cincinnati game, but I don't know if you will because they're not doing a joint practice that week. So that's the one where they may put them on the field for that.
Is that the Monday nighter?
That is the Monday nighter. In fact,
God, we don't need to put Jaden on
Yeah. So that's the one that if he's gonna play, it would be one series. It would be that Monday nighter because they don't have a joint practice set up with Cincinnati, and then they have the joint practice at the end with the Baltimore Ravens. They have the joint practice with New England to kick off the preseason. So that's the one that I'm thinking if they're gonna play him, that's the one. But to your point, Rio, he's been exceptional and. I remember Cornelius Lucas going on with Kay Adams and said to her, he never had a bad day. He said he never had a bad day. He's not like, normal. I kept waiting for him to have that day where you go, aha, he's a rookie. You expected that. He said it never happened. Ever happened. And so when I think about you saying what you just said, it just I keep waiting for the media to be like, yeah, this was a rough day for Jaden. They blitzed him today. I don't know if y'all know that. They blitzed him today.
Yep.
And the reports were he got the ball out of his hands quickly, made the right reads, and the ball's coming out even faster this year. You know? And so at this point now, man, Ed, how much you slapping down on the MVP, man? How much you slapping down on that, bro?
I gotta see the odds. It's probably like plus 500, I would think. But yeah, no, from what I heard, they said his arm is stronger, he has more zip. But to open up and set the tone with 2 back-to-back touchdown passes, like a touchdown pass to Chris Moore, a touchdown pass to Debo back-to-back days, like just setting the tone. And him maximizing Chris Moore and Ja'Cory Brooks, like he's balling out there already. I love to see it. But yeah, no, the MVP is very realistic. It was very realistic last year at some points in the season, so I think it's very realistic again. And especially when Terry comes back to it. This is without Terry. Like this is without your number 1 receiver. Like he's getting busy with the guys that we have. And without Noah Brown. Noah Brown hasn't practiced yet either. So, he's got 2 guys out that were huge contributors last year that he's already, getting very acclimated with.
He running the set with Luke, Debo, and Ja'Cory Brooks out there, like running. I got us. The Jaden system.
It's that Jimmy Butler. It's that Jimmy Butler in Minnesota where he said, "Give me all the backups. I'm gonna whoop the starter."
I'm about to show y'all what's really good.
That boy 5 said, "I make a new Terry." Just kidding. Hey,
you trying to start problems?
Just kidding. Just kidding. We need Terry back ASAP, man. I don't need Terry messing around. Oh, I was about to say, I was about to pull an old Ed. Never mind. I'm not about to do that. I was about to say, I don't need.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. You don't even got to say it. You don't even got to say it because I know where you're going. Don't even do it. Leave that chicanery for Ed, man.
All right.
Don't do it. Don't do it. So, before we get to anything y'all want to add before we move on. Anything y'all want to add for the first 2 days of camp? Anything anybody said?
Anybody want to touch on the president?
I've already said everything I need to say, man. I don't even.
Okay, all right. We don't have to touch on that. Any of y'all think that this name is actually coming back? Because I don't.
No, we already know that. Our owners told us numerous times.
Ed, we inquiring minds would like to know, since you are now dubbed Neon Light Ed, how much was the W that they put on top of the new locker room? How much is this W? Like, what would, if a fan wanted that W, what would it run them?
We need numbers, Ed. We need our facts.
I have no idea. But they did a great job, man. They did a great job. I did hear about the carpet. The carpet is similar or same to what they had before. I did think they were going to change that.
Well, see, this is what we were arguing over right here. So the carpet, they were trying to say the same carpet. That's not the same carpet.
Yeah, like the first picture, that's AMC theater carpet. The bottom picture is Regal theater carpet. You know what I'm saying? They put a little filter on it. Got the newer version, and now we got reclining seats in that joint.
Hey, that's like a good analogy.
It looks like Empire, Stanley Steamer, or Empire today, one of the old school commercials.
800 580.
But no, it looks. I like the lighting. I like the darker lighting, like you guys said, the theater lighting. I like that a lot. They did put Jaden and Bobby Wagner's locker next to. I don't know if they did that last year, but I did notice that. I peeped that too. It looks like the lockers, the seats, it looks like they can recline. Yeah. Now, I know the black seats can recline, but it looks like the actual lockers can recline.
Hey, the carpet. People talking like it's that picture of the dude holding up the purple button up. Like he got the same picture in both, or like a weight loss transformation, and like the dude, all he did was step back from the camera. There's a difference, man. There's at least a filter on the bottom carpet, man. It's the newer version of the same carpet.
No, it's more lines on the bottom carpet, man. Y'all gotta stop that, man. Y'all really think Josh Harris finna drop the bag on this new joint and be like, nah, just leave the carpet. Just leave the carpet.
He called the carpet company and said, all right, let me just get the New Year's version, man.
Yeah, that's all he did.
Let me get this year's version of the same joint, bro. They didn't bring the old Dusty back, man.
Nah, come on, man. That stench reeks of Snyder. Then we get that out of here, man. Pull that whole thing up. Get us a new carpet in there, man. Y'all stop it. That's nasty work to leave that carpet down. You doing all the changes. That's crazy. And you gotta turn the light on after that, bro.
Yeah, put the neon.
You gotta turn the light on after that, bro.
Big neon.
Like Motel 6. We'll leave the light on for you, man. Turn that joint on. What you doing?
Let me turn the lights down a little bit too.
We ain't tell you to do all that. Just turn the light. Just turn the light on. He talking about let me turn the light down a little bit. He tell you to do all that.
Turn off the lights.
Yeah,
Light a candle.
Chill out, Rio. Chill out. Chill out.
Set the vibes.
Chill out. All right, so
Announcement time.
we have breaking news. Breaking news. Dun, 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 dun. Rio, would you like to do the honors?
The first Commanders Kings live in-person event is 1 month from today, August 24th at Crystal City Sports Pub, baby. Let's go. First ever, man. In the flesh, all 4 of us in the building. We will be having a season preview, 53-man prediction, and more. And yes, Rico's coming up from the A to kick it with the boys in the DMV. We're lit.
Yes, it's going to be fire. We are going to be together for the first time in the same building. It'll be the day after the final preseason game, so the 53-man roster will not yet be crystallized. We're going to give you our predictions for that 53-man roster. We're going to preview the season. We're going to give you wins and losses, what we see this season being, and we'll have a much better view of what is to come by then. We would have had full training camp. All the preseason will be behind us in the rearview mirror. And we'll have a much clearer picture of what is to come. And we're going to break it all down. We're going to be kicking it with y'all live and in person. And I'm going to drop the link in the description and the comment section of tonight's video. We each will be promoting this on our channels separately, as well as on this channel as well. Now, here's the kicker. All right. So limited amount of tickets, only 150 of these exist. So the first 150 of you are in, and then we got to shut it off, right? So this is an exclusive event. We hope to do more in the future, but this first one is going to be lit. All right. We coming out, we kicking it with y'all. We with our people.
Yes, sir.
August 24th, 5 to 9. At Crystal City Sports Pub in Arlington, Virginia. So we right up the street. If y'all in DC, y'all in Northern Virginia, we right up the street. Come kick it with us. Your boys are in the building, man. We can't wait to kick it with y'all. So,
and if this show and this event goes according to plan as we expect it to, because the vibes are going to be immaculate that night, we build a rapport and we could get some watch parties going in season, postseason, maybe one day even a Super Bowl, man. Come pull up with the Kings and let's fellowship in Burgundy and Gold Brotherhood, man.
Yes,
to see y'all out there, man.
It's gonna be a time. Yeah, that's one of those. We had a time last night. So
and we're still gonna be live on the channel too. So if you can't make it, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna get some of it too. But man, if you can be one of those 150 to grab you a ticket and come kick it with the Kings.
That's right. We're gonna have a toast to the season. That's gonna be for the people that's in attendance, though. I don't know if that's gonna make it on the air or not. But we're gonna have a toast to the season. Hey, we gonna get it. We gonna get it in, man. We gonna have us a great time, and we want you guys to be in the building. So, looking forward to meeting a lot of you and chopping it up with some of y'all that we've already met in person. Once again, man, should be a blast, a lot of fun, and you'll be seeing these flyers all up in your space over the next month, as we will be promoting the heck out of this. And again, only 150 tickets exist. So once we hit that quota, we're shutting her off. So get yours now. I'm going to drop the link in the comment section. Yes, and the fellas will be sharing those links on their social media feeds as well. All right. So with that said, we're about to hit the comment section and see what you guys are talking about. So
there's some big ones in there, just let you know.
I look, I've been seeing them. I've been seeing them, man.
They working. They working tonight.
We really appreciate the support, man. Again, we can't thank y'all enough for the support y'all give the Kings, man. Y'all are the best. All right. So We start off with Hey Scotty.
My boy, Woodbridge
Shout
in
out
the building.
to Scotty. What
Yeah.
up? Yeah. Thank you for the Dubski. Really appreciate you. Right. Shout out to Gabe. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to Gabe and Terry.
Mm-hmm.
And Terry.
And the Seattle Storm.
Hey, again, y'all, hey, look, man.
Shout out to him, though.
Hey, that wasn't us. That wasn't us.
Shout out to him, man.
I was about to say something crazy. I went to myself. JB, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
I bring it out the guys, man.
Hey,
what can I say? I'm gonna make Ed say something highly inappropriate at this party, so make sure y'all come in the month.
Without question, man. Y'all getting leg hanging out the whip, Ed. Y'all ain't never seen that.
Y'all
right
finna get margarita Ed, bro.
Hey.
Too, man. I gotta get my fit.
Hey, look,
it's a 3-drink limit for me. 3-drink limit for me.
I'll make sure those are the 3 strongest drinks Ed has ever had in his life. Don't y'all worry. Double shots in those drinks for Ed. Don't worry. Ed hanging out the leg, Ed is showing up. All right. JB, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the Dubski. Really appreciate you. All right. Commander Kings, what's happening? And happy belated birthday to you, Lou, man. I will never forget your birthday because it's the same as my late father's, and I couldn't believe they taught Devon over 20 minutes. HTTC, fellas. Appreciate that, JB, man. Thank you for the love. And shout out to your late father, man. He had the best birthday. I'm going to hold it down for him. All right, man. But we appreciate you, JB. And I'm with you. I was shocked when I saw Von's was 21 minutes long. I was like, wait, what? Longer than the head coach?
Yeah,
Where they do that at? You know,
made me feel like maybe there's more of a plan than we thought with this Von Miller signing, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
this ain't no bet minimum, pull up and participate.
Nah. Yeah. And that's 6.5 too, man. He might end up having more sacks than he does millions of dollars on the deal.
He about to go over that Dante Fowler 10.5, and we're gonna forget that Dante Fowler ever played here.
I hope you're right, man. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I don't think so, but that'd be crazy if he just came in this joint and gave us 11.
I love it though. I love it. Shop with Charles. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
What up, Charles?
Says shout out to Josh and company for not being an F guy. Period. Like
they went crazy on that locker room.
They did.
He said I don't do F minuses, and he said that with a straight face, all serious, and there was not a sense of sarcasm in that when he said
at all. He wasn't playing any games when he said that. He meant that with every fiber of his being. That ain't me. That ain't how I operate. So shout out to not cutting any corners from the nutrition, the health and wellness side of things. Like I don't think it's a coincidence. Knock on wood. That last year was one of the healthiest years this team had. And he came in here and upgraded the staff, the nutrition, the weight training, the medical staff. All of that was brand new, overhaul, more guys, top of the line equipment, all the best food, all of that stuff. It's not a coincidence that all of that stuff changed over the last year and a half. And you see the results. So he hasn't cut a corner yet, man. Yeah. Shout out to him.
You even see from just, I don't want to call it little things, but even like players complain about them not having childcare during the games. So just even stuff like that, which is just insane. We didn't hear about the hot water not working for the showers. We've heard about that times under Snyder. We didn't have any, sewage coming out of the stadium and stuff like that.
Very ghetto operation, man.
Right. The gate didn't fall, even though it was terrible Eagles fans, so I didn't really care. But the gate didn't fall.
That's terrible, Ed.
That's terrible. Less about that, but we stuff like that.
Without question, man.
Ed was trying to get rid of the dynasty before it started.
Hey, look, man, he was like,
he had the vision.
What happened?
Saw the future was like, nah, I'm finna take this dude
one
out
time
right
I agree with Cam Newton. I think he placed Jalen Hurts where he rightfully belongs, but he had like 9 or something like that. But that's that it is what it is on that.
Mr. CB1274. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Right. Caribbean Ed holding out.
I'm not holding out. I don't know where you get the Caribbean from, but somebody else told me that they say I sound like I'm Caribbean. I don't know where that comes from. I know Lou is Caribbean though.
Yes, my family is from the Virgin Islands. That is correct.
I think I remember the Caribbean started on the channel when you got the new camera. It was like, oh, we didn't even know you kind of looked a little Caribbean out of when you see you.
See, they thought you were a little dusty, Ed. So
they finally saw what Ed looked like when the light hit his face, and they said, "Hey, Ed got a little Caribbean."
Ed is Caribbean, bro. They thought they were calling you Dusty for a minute, Ed.
They said, "Oh, I got to saw what Ed's melanin for real looking like." Okay, Caribbean Ed.
Shout out to my Caribbean people, but no Caribbean right here, man. Just straight up.
My guy David Brown. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. DB writes, I already told Lou how much we are going to overpay a 30-year-old wide receiver. The current record is $30 million by Tyreek Hill. Y'all really gonna be cool with Terry making $32 million at 33 years old?
I would prefer not. I would prefer not.
On this, I've seen David Brown voice his opinion. His opinion is where he is, where he doesn't want to pay Terry $30 million. But it may not be 32. Like I said, he may just be asking for 30. Honestly, I really feel like he's getting better. I feel like he's going to get better with Jaden. I mean, last year, 13 touchdowns. Had a couple great games. There were a couple games where he could have had more receiving yards, but we were on cruise control because we blew out the Cardinals, we blew out the Browns. We were in cruise control against the Giants. We blew out the Titans. So there was a couple games where we sat out in the second half. The Panthers game was a blowout. So there's more games that he really could have had more yards where he probably could have went over 1,200, 1,300 yards possibly. But I think he's going to age better. So that's why I'm really not concerned. That's my reasoning for if we're going to pay him $30 million, he'll be 33. The style of play too, like he's a contested catch guy. He's not a guy like Tyreek that relies on his speed or Deshaun Jackson or somebody like that.
Oh, to a degree he do though, because his specialty is that go ball. That go ball is Terry's like party trick.
It is, but we've seen a lot of the slant, like the Eagles game where the NFC Championship game, the slant and go. That was a quick and he scampers up the field for 45, 50 yards. So he does a lot of that. He does a lot of contested catch things because, I mean, he creates separation, but his main thing, if he's not, is where Terry's down there somewhere, just throw it up. And Jaden's able to do that. The Bengals game on Monday Night Football, he did that twice on Cam Taylor-Britt, and the other one on third down. So I just feel like his style of play it's a style of play where it's going to be fine for the next 3 years, especially with a quarterback that he has is going to maximize his talent. So that's my reasoning for paying him $30 million. He's going to be 33. I don't blink an eye at it. I really don't.
Anybody got anything to add to that?
I mean, there got to be some compromise at some point. Based off if we trust the national media's take on this, then this is going to end up around.
He's been, knock on wood again, Sage, all that. You look at the last 4 seasons.
I'm gonna go ahead and knock on. Let me.
I'm
going to knock.
So, but Terry said it himself. He said it himself at Eastern Motors. And that's the thing too. He's not injury prone. Biggest knock on wood, and that's a big reason for me there too.
Yeah. You tried to set me up again, Ed. You tried to set me up.
And it's a reasoning thing too, because he said it himself at Eastern Motors.
All right.
We're gonna end up. This is gonna end up around 29. It's gonna be between 29 and 31 million. That's where the final number is going to be. It ain't going to be nothing crazy on either side. Like it ain't going to be 26 million and it ain't going to be 34, 35 million. I'm thinking it's going to end up around 30, 31 million a year, a couple years guaranteed. And it's going to be all smiles again. Hopefully it's sooner than later because I need him out there running around with Jaden Daniels and company and being in full game shape. He can keep his shape as much as he wants to. It's not going to replicate actually running around and playing football out in this blistering sun.
And how many years are we thinking to the Terry deal? Like, what side is he on? Do you think he wants a quick deal so he can go ahead and get another extension before he's 33? Or do you think he's trying to go ahead and get his 4 years right now? Like, where's Terry at? What's his point of view in this situation?
It's really going to be fascinating to see. like this is what I want to know. How low are the Commanders at? Like how like that the 23 is crazy, bro. If that can't be a real number,
it gotta be like 25 so they could go $1 million over Mike Evans, because they probably like, hey, Mike Evans be going crazy and he has the record for most consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. We just gave him 2 for 41, but his number is 24 million this year. 26, Terry. They could give him less than T. Higgins with the
bro.
first.
How you gonna come at me with a deal that's less than a number 2 receiver, bro? What are we doing? And you know, how much is DJ Moore getting in Chicago?
I think like 28. I think like 27, 28.
And I know he's probably younger than Terry. My assumption is probably about a couple of years.
Everybody's younger.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah, but it's like DJ Moore ain't even like that. You know what I mean? He cool. He had one really big year, but they might be looking at his deal too and saying, give you something like that. And so I just want to know where the number at. Like, it can't be 23. That's asinine. 26.
3 years, 91 million. Let's call it a day, man. Let's call it. Let's all hug and be family again.
Yeah, and the Patriots were willing to give Chris Godwin 30 mil. The Patriots were willing to give Terry 30 mil. So there's teams out there that are willing.
Without question.
At what point does Terry press that trade request button just to try to put this in hyperspeed? Like, okay, I'm done with this. Trade me, pay me, or trade me. At what point does he press that button? Does it have to go through the preseason, or do you think like that's the next recourse so he can avoid all these fines?
I think when you start talking about getting close to the joint practice, if they're not close, that's when I think you start getting into the, all right, I'm about to press the button, trade me. And he's not getting traded.
You got a team coming to town to practice with us that's interested in me. What's what y'all trying to do?
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's wild. I mean, wow.
It's tricky.
Wow.
Tricky.
Jason Rogers, Uncle Jay.
What up?
What's going on with you, bruh? Who writes, glad to see that we are not on CP time tonight, gentlemen. Y'all pulling up week 1, excluding Lou. I can't wait to take that trip week 1. FYI, them tickets went up, but I'll be there. Are y'all going to the game week 1 against the Giants?
Absolutely not. I'll be live on YouTube at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
I will not be at the game week. Hey, them ticket prices be going up too. Hey, get ready for the cost of success, guys.
Yeah. You know what? I would be more inclined to get season tickets if you get grandfathered in and they're like, all right, we raising the prices for all you new people, but if you were already here, this is your price, right? But it don't matter. You can buy the season tickets now, and next year when the team is successful again and they decide to
they're already taking deposits for a stadium they haven't even finished a deal for yet. SeatGeek has options for suites and future season tickets for the new stadium that hasn't even been announced yet.
Really?
Yes,
I might have to check that out.
As options for a suite or normal season tickets for the stadium that has not even been. Son, they don't play about theirs over here, man.
At all, man. Look, if I'm building this stadium with my own money, because that's basically what they doing.
Yep.
I mean, did y'all watch the Bloomberg joint he did with?
I was watching Muriel Bowser speak, but I ain't seen Bloomberg.
This one. Oh, this is Josh. Yeah, the Josh Harris joint from like
yeah.
Before mandatory minicamp.
And I mean, he basically had to pitch the idea to the rest of the owners, like, hey, this is an investment that we're gonna be able to profit from. I need my return on investment. So yeah, y'all go ahead and start selling them season tickets
This
right
joint say $100 minimum deposit. Commanders new stadium season ticket. Date and time TBD. Suites for the new stadium. $1,000 minimum deposit. They don't play about they Skrilla over here, man.
now. Bro, that's wild that they already got. Like we don't. They didn't even. It's not even official yet. The
vote is on August 1st, and they're already. Oh, they're not playing.
Hey, that's wild, bro. That is absolutely bonkers right there. Shot with Charles. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Right. What up, Kangs? What's up, Charles? Do you think we have another free agent signing before the season? As of right now, assuming health, no. But we'll tell you that if there were to be another signing, my money would be on safety.
Same. Yep, literally safe.
We can't live in a world where Ben Nickel might touch the football field at some point.
Rio said he's not a real person.
Yo, he does not. He looks like an AI generated football player, man. He looks like the V for Vendetta mask, bro. Like, who is this person?
Rio said Ben Nickel is not a real person. And then he put his picture up in the chat and said, "Hey, leave Ben Nickel alone."
I had to double take the tweet 1,000 times when they said JCM shook Ben Nickel at press. I said, "Who?"
Yeah,
he shook who?
Yeah.
We got white DBs on the roster.
Hey, don't act like we ain't done this before, man. We used to have Troy Apke in the building, man. Y'all stop acting like y'all know how we do it with the white safety.
Ben Nickel ran a 4. Y'all love RES score a lot. He had a crazy coming out.
Ben Nickel looked like he just did a round of meth.
But as far as free agents, yeah, I mean we'll sign like a free agent. Like, of course, Tate Martin's considered a free agent, but I guess you mean like a significant name type of free agent, or like a higher known free agent. We'll see. I mean, we signed Noah Brown like right before cuts, so I would say cut down day, maybe something like the free agent of like super significance. But as of right now, of course, we'll randomly sign like a Tay Martin or somebody like that. They did work out Braylon Sanders, who was on the Defenders, so they may make like signings like that. But it's make sure.
Anybody interested in the fat man that just got released, Christian Wilkins?
No.
Nah, that man can't even play.
I didn't even like him before when he was healthy.
Yeah, fat man and foot injury does not spell like a successful situation for me. Now I'm cool on Christian Wilkins.
Was he the one that was doing splits in college?
Yes.
Yeah. And he does the little fireball when he get a sack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And let that be the last Tay Martin reference of the show, too. Let that be the last Tay Martin.
Y'all don't see the vision, bro. This is the chief correspondent of the DC Defender. He's setting up the roster spot for him.
This man snuck in a Braylon Saunders plug from the Defenders. Like
I'm surprised Ed ain't plugged in. I'm surprised they ain't plugged the Divas yet.
Joan Week, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Right, I honestly think it's the 100 million mark Terry wants. I think AP is cool with 3 years, 30 mil, 90, but not the 4 for 30, 120 Terry wants of that 4 year. He can't get 4 years because of his age. He can't get 4 years. 3 is the max. I don't think it's the 100 that's the holdup. I literally think it's the per average, right? The annual per average is the holdup. Terry thinks he's worth at least 30, and they're like, no, you're not at 30 years old. And that's the issue. It's just amazing. And this is the thing. The thing I struggle with is nobody knows anything. So these numbers that we're getting are all over the map. We've heard at one point we heard 34, 35, 37. We heard on the high end, right? Which I don't think that he's asking for that much.
I mean, but like I think both parties start unreasonably leaning toward their side. So they could have started at like 24, 25. Terry could have started at like 36, and they could have worked their way to be what they feel is reasonable and rational. You know, that's how negotiations work.
Facts. And so I think when it's all said and done, there has to be compromise on both sides. But if the gap is that big, like if it's 26, if the number was 26 and Terry was at 33, you could see a way where we could get to 20 to 30, right? It's like it's not. It's still a big gap, but it's not as wide. If the starting point was 23, like how do you get? You can't get to 30 from 23. You see what I'm saying? Like, but we're so all over the map. It's wild. It's wild.
Yep.
Paul Kyoko.
Get it done though. Get it done.
They got to figure it out.
Sure. Figure it out, man. And again, their agents are probably being really strict because this is by far their biggest client. So they're trying to cash in on this, set a certain standard to their agency that they got going on.
Paul Kyoko, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime who writes, "What up, Kangs? What's up, Paul?
What up, Paul?"
Says that locker room looks like the Cadillac Escalade interior. Words from Rio. That's crazy, but it do look clean inside though.
Hey, you can smell the new car. It's new car smell all over that interior right now. Where's the Cadillac logo, man?
That's clean, bro. That is really clean.
Where's the wood trimming?
Look at Ed showing up so he doesn't get fined. LOL. Always a good time here. Appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate every single one of y'all. Shout out to the over 1,000 of y'all, man. Over 1,000 of y'all joining the games tonight. We can't thank y'all enough for the support, man. If you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button. Turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of this content. And most importantly, if you do nothing else, hit the like button. Helps this channel grow exponentially. Doesn't cost you a thing, but it helps this channel immensely. So we can't thank y'all enough for the support, man. We really cannot. John Week, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Says, "Hey Mo, don't get me wrong. I be telling people I want my son to act exactly like Terry, but Acorn acting like." Chill, bro. All right now.
I started a movement with the Acorn head.
Once Acorn came, I was like, yeah, this about to take a sharp turn in the wrong direction real quick.
Like this. No, I saw what you did there.
Yeah.
A sharp turn in the wrong direction. It's talking about that man hairline last show.
Somebody emailed me and said, "Rio, I looked up the definition of parabola after you said that's what his hairline looked like." He said, "You know you're wrong for that."
I heard the word parabola and saw it in text form more than I have in my entire life last week in a about 10-minute span, bro. It was wild. The word parabola has never been said to me that many times.
Our devices be stalking us, bro. Once one person says something in your presence, it is now running your algorithm.
Bro, it was wild. Okay, that was some nasty work last week. And y'all enjoyed that way too much. Y'all don't love Terry the way y'all say y'all do, man. Because y'all enjoyed that way too much last week.
It's the opposite, man.
Hey, look, man. It wasn't me, Terry. It wasn't me, man. I'm just letting you know.
That's love, though. That's how we speak in the family, man. We gotta roast each other out of love, man.
Hey, look, man. I got my digs in last week too, but it's all love, man. It's always love.
You know, Greg, my hairline, my hairline starting to run from my forehead too, but it's symmetrical. That's all I gotta say to close it, man.
Look, mine being quit. Mine threw in the towel a long time ago, man. But I remain strong in my fight to stay alive. But hey, it is what it is. Greg, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Greg writes, "Fact he is still in the DMV is a good sign to me, considering Hendrickson went back home. I hope the Pelissaro report is true about the money, though." Hashtag HTTC. So
Yeah.
I mean, that Hendrickson thing is crazy because it's reported that he was in Cincinnati this whole time for like months.
And
And
he left when
literally, as
camp
soon as
started.
training camp got here, I'm going home. So
Yeah.
people are panicking about Terry. Hey, things have been worse. Jamar Chase held out pretty much all last summer. The deal got done. So this Terry situation has not gotten to that point. I mean, that level of petty.
Yeah. And, you know, yeah, he lives in the DMV, but home is the Midwest.
Yep.
So he go home.
He can go back to Ohio State and go kick it with the football team up there. He can go back to Indy, you know what I'm saying? But he's staying close to home because, like I said earlier, that brother's starving. Not only for the money, but to get back around his boys. He's such a teammate, locker room, camaraderie guy.
Yeah.
He want to get back with the fellas, man.
For sure. It's killing them. And look, it's 50,000 ain't it's not chump change. Don't nobody want to give away money. I don't care how much of it you have. Ain't nobody trying to give away money. So eventually he can be like, all right, that's enough. Let me head on in here. And you know, even if it's a hold in at that.
Just hold in. Yeah, hold in.
Yeah. But it becomes more of a distraction when you hold in.
Yep.
And I've heard coaches, like I know Kyle Shanahan said he would much rather a player hold out than hold in. Remember how ugly the Brandon Ayuk situation got?
It got weird. It got weird as hell. They was arguing. He was out there poking his lip out and shit. And like,
that shit got weird. And then remember the Matthew Judon shit was weird with the Patriots.
Oh yeah, very. And they got him up out there.
And then they got his ass up out of there. So it like holding in is a big time distraction.
They was disrupting practice and shit. He was showing up midway through practice.
Yo, they much rather have him hold out than hold in. But I mean, but Terry ain't gonna do that shit that them dudes was doing though. That shit was
that. Not about to hire a photographer to start taking pictures when he comes in the middle of practice and no shit like that.
That's Jaden boy too, man. That's Jaden's boy. John Week. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. He writes, biggest takeaway after seeing more interviews, Jaden actually is getting big. Also, he goes to bed at night with that NFC Championship game on his mind. You could tell.
It haunts him.
Yeah, you could tell.
Bobby Wagner said that Jaden Daniels conducts himself as if he's not satisfied with what he did last year. Even though he had the best rookie season in NFL history, he is still not satisfied with what he's achieved so far. Not enough.
Yeah, but it's not enough. Got to the champ game, but it's not enough.
It's not enough, and I'm glad that we're not settling. You know, for the expression goes, we're not just trying to be the bridesmaid. We're trying to be the bride. We're trying to walk down the aisle ourselves, man. We're not happy just to get close to it, man. We caught the bouquet. We ready to do something with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's up and it's stuck, bro. And I love it, man. These dudes are hungry. Like they got a taste last year, and now they starving.
I've never seen my favorite team conduct themselves in the way that I've heard over the last 48 hours, and it's a beautiful feeling. Man.
It is. It is, man. And we just getting started. Gosh, this is a beautiful thing. Mr. CB1274. Double up. Thank you for doubling up, and thank you for the quarter, man. We really, truly do appreciate you. Salute to you. He says, this team is pushing for a Super Bowl. There is no way the Terry signing doesn't get done.
It's a fact. That's a fact.
As simple as that. Facts. Like you can't envision this team making a run at a chip without 17 being on this roster. That's it's easy as you can explain it. Like it's nothing else that really needs to be said there.
So there's no like real track record of this agent's like dealings.
He's Jeremy Chin's agent, which is not a big player either. We saw how Jeremy Chin's situation.
So he's never written and commissioned a large bill contract before.
I'm looking up his stuff right now, but he has like there's one more relevant player. Everybody else is kind of like.
So he definitely has never written no $30 million or $100 million deal before. So they're trying to hold him.
No.
DeAndre Carter is one of his clients, the former punt returner for us.
Oh, so you got to be like a mega mind head ass dude to be one of his clients.
Reed Thank you.
He said Jeremy Chin, Terry McLaurin.
That boy represent the Cranium Olympics.
Wait a minute. Wait. Did you just say DeAndre Carter, Jeremy Chin, and Terry McLaurin? Wait a minute.
Yeah. Carter.
That's a trend you got going on
I see
now.
what
Man.
AP and them do. They're trying to hold that agent. Sir, you have never wrote commission like this before. They're trying to hold it, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't never represent. Terry, do you even got the right people representing you, brother?
Yeah.
Shout out to his agent, though.
That's wild.
Terry need to get with Jaden Daniels' mom agency. Go ahead and do that flip.
Go ahead, keep it in the family, man.
Moms will probably could get him a deal. She could probably get him a deal for sure.
But he never wrote a big deal before. No wonder AP is like, I mean, dude, like, there's no track, there's no resume, bro. Your resume empty as hell.
And Adam Peters, remember before we hired him, like the whole thing with him is that he's like really well connected with like all the agents. He's not just a football guy. Agents love him, so he's in that circle, and he is probably looking at them like, "Who are y'all? Like, who is
Terry agent, like Ace Bailey agent, the one taking the selfie in the car?"
Super dad.
Oh no. No. Shout out.
I still don't know what that was.
Shout out to the homie though.
Oh man, Paul Kyoko, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Right? Did y'all see the smoothness of JCM and Trey Amos? Give me more. He says, football being back is so good. It feeds the soul.
Yes, it does.
Look, man. I think Rico said it best, man. This rookie class has a chance to be so impactful despite only being 5 players. 4 of those dudes may ultimately be starters before seasons end. 3 of them are already starters, right? Special teams with Jalen Lane. Trey Amos is going to be your starting boundary corner opposite of Marshawn Lattimore. And Josh Connolly Jr. is starting week 1.
Yeah, everybody needs to, you know how they like to usher in rookies to earn their spot. They even did it with the quarterback last year. Connolly's starting over Wiley, guys.
That's right. As long as he's showing the ability to retain information, they like what they see, he's gonna start. But he's got to earn it, obviously. And even day 1, they had Trey Amos platooning with Jonathan Jones, but we all know Trey Amos is starting at boundary corner opposite of Marshawn Lattimore. So, like, this is a foregone conclusion. I love it. Greg, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Who writes? Glad AP not handling this like Jerry's old ass. Man, Jerry's bad.
Jerry out here calling out players, talking about he regretted paying players. Like, goodness gracious.
Yo, that's fun to watch.
It is.
Long live Jerry Jones, bro. Protect him at all costs.
It's my spirit animal right there, man.
That was crazy. Even JJ Watt had tweeted out, like, ain't nothing like your owner basically shitting on you for playing, getting injured while trying to play for him and basically throwing you under the bus for trying to bust your ass and getting hurt while trying to play for them, right? And Michael Parsons retweeted that, like, Jerry is such an ass at the most epic of levels. And it's great to see him become more and more senile every year. Like, the shit he says gets worse and worse every year.
He was speaking the truth, though. He was being honest, speaking the truth. Because I know his son had to step in for him. What he was like, you saw how it worked out when we paid Trayvon, right? He was like, you saw how that worked out, right?
Yeah. And that's when Steven was like, all right, Dad. It's like taking a bottle of a gin from his dad. Like, all right, Dad, that's enough. Give me that.
They be trying to relive the good old days. He starts talking way too much.
Yeah. Shop with
Charles. He had the stats right, too. He said, like, I think Michael Parsons missed 4 games. He said 6 games, and he said it was so much confidence, too. Like, he only had the stats together.
Yeah.
That's an owner with too much power. I'm so glad we don't live in that world anymore. We've come so far.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Snyder would have jumped smack in this Terry dilemma and finished it. Like, he would have, what are you asking for? Done. He would have stepped down and fans would have ate that shit up, but it would have been horrible news for us that he did that.
Shop with Charles. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Shop with Charles writes, Kerrigan, Coach, and Miller is crazy. It is. They're literally the same age. And Kerrigan's been out of the game for how long now? What was his last year?
Like 4 years.
2021, right?
Yeah,
was his last year when he went to the Eagles?
I'm
So
saying that last year
don't exist. I like to not act like I like to treat 2020 as his last year. That 2021 didn't count. Him in the Eagles jersey, that's Iverson on the Grizzlies. That shit never happened, bro.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm a Grizzlies fan.
I know you're a Grizzlies fan. Shout out to the Grizzlies. Iverson never played for your basketball team. I never watched one of my heroes wear that jersey.
No, he didn't. He never did. He never did.
Even look right. Like that wasn't real.
Yeah.
That was Ben Nickel.
It didn't exist. Big Dash Knows. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, Week 1. Can't wait to spin the block on y'all. Much respect. Keep doing your thing, fellas. See you week 1.
You don't want to spin the block on us. I promise.
Yeah, look, man. Don't do that. Hey, we respect what y'all over there trying to build, but it ain't. But it's not enough. We just had this conversation, but it's not enough.
It's gonna be a fun divisional at minimum 2-possession game.
No, yeah. Giants, I was dying laughing because they released. So fans recorded Jackson Dart throwing a pick 6, and then the very next day they had a huge sign: "No recording allowed." No.
Yeah, there was There was a short going around. That joint was damn near going viral. Him throwing a pick 6.
And did y'all see Russell Wilson like epically underthrowing a fade to Neighbors, and Neighbors was like talking to him about it? Oh my God, I'm loving these negative clips. Yeah, it was Neighbors was like, "Come on, bro, like what's going on?" He like underthrew him on a fade, and I seen somebody tweet like, You gotta get open on a fade. What you be like? That was the throw. That was all on the quarterback. I just want Neighbors to be miserable for a couple more years, man. Can I get that?
Well, that man was miserable the minute the Giants called his phone.
I don't know how he mustered up 100 catches, 1,200 yards, and like 9 touchdowns on that roster last year.
Hey, look, all I know is the Giants fans, boy, this is why you gotta love the offseason, because everybody got hope this time of the year. The Giants gonna be ass again. They so hyped. They so hyped, bro.
That 0-5 about to hit different, bro.
Oh, they are so hyped.
That 0-5 to open up. They're gonna be 0-5 with the 7th ranked defense, and that shit's gonna be miserable.
That shit's gonna sting, bro. The defense out there playing their ass off, and offense out here getting you 10 points a game, bro.
The Giants lead the league in sacks 6 weeks through the season, but they're looking for their first win.
That'll be the Saints game. Whatever game that is, that's the Saints game when they say that right there. Off the bench. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Off the bench writes, "What up, Canes? What's up? Off the bench.
What up?
Love the thumbnail. Salute to you, fellas." Says, thank God for Josh Harris, man. Amen to that.
Yes.
Amen to that. Because Snyder would never get that locker room made. Look, man, Snyder was penny pinching at every turn. I mean, we saw the picture already, man. Come on now. Like, we know about the practice field that was there from like 93 that he just never used. I had AstroTurf. They don't even make AstroTurf no more.
The green was the color of this super chat. That shit was nasty.
It was crazy, bro. Like,
it was mint green.
Crazy.
Damn near turquoise field, man.
Snyder was the worst. All right, he was the worst. So
Snyder put all the money into his yacht and his
F1
and his jet. His private ventures.
So glad that ain't us no more, man. Disabled Park Hopper. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
What's good?
Who writes? Thanks, fellas. No, thank you. We appreciate you. Appreciate all that you guys do, man. Shout out to you, man. We appreciate each and every single one of y'all that continues to support the Commanders, Kings, including our guy.
Always guy. Coming with it.
Always.
Man, we're not worthy. We're not worthy, man. We appreciate you, my dog.
Ed taking a shot for all of us right there, man. Boop, right there. You know it's big when Ed taking a shot on a Thursday night, man. LA at Brooklyn, man, continues to hold us down. There it is, right there. We appreciate you so much. Can't thank you enough for your generosity, man. The hundo piece is amazing, man. We can't thank you enough. He writes, "Good evening, Kings. Shout out to you, man." He says, "Hope each of you and your families are well. Likewise.
I got you.
Love the content from the Kings and the chat room. Finding this community has been a blessing for me. Appreciate you all. Peace." Man, we love to hear that. Now, seriously, I love hearing that the community that we've cultivated here, that we've built, is one that, as fans of this team, we all want the same thing. We may not all have the same, way of getting to that destination, but we all want the same thing. And the fact that we can come in here, kick it, joke, laugh, have a good time, and do it in a way that everyone feels involved and feels like they're a part of the group, that's special. So shout out to you, LA at Brooklyn. I don't know if anybody wanted to add anything to that, but man, we really are truly appreciative of
it's a blessing every time one of us creates a video and we have y'all there to immediately interact with. Every time y'all comment, every time like y'all email us, y'all DM us, it's cool to feel like we're all fans of the team, but it's like we all connect to each other from all over the globe, people on different continents, states, coasts, and time zones. We all share one love for this dumbass team, and it bonds all of us. It gets us through times, and it could distract us and take us away from some of the things and turmoil that come with normal life. So I appreciate every single person that tunes in, even the negative ones, man. I love it.
Yes, sir. I'm 100% with that. And I was always curious what part of Brooklyn, too, because I'm in New York a lot. So I was just curious.
You could drop that in the comment section. We'll see it.
Yeah, the community, look for it. Part is huge, man. It's so huge. Definitely gained a lot of friendships through the Commanders community on YouTube, social media. So it's huge. I mean, it's even getting bigger. It's greater. I mean, and we're getting what we deserve now. A winning franchise and a quarterback, and just a ownership group and front office. So the community part of it is so huge, man. It's so huge.
This goes because of y'all, man. Keep locking in with us.
We can't thank y'all enough, man. Big shout out to every one of y'all. We really appreciate y'all, man.
We trying to do big things. We trying to do big things with this channel and our separate channels. So keep rocking with the guys, man.
For sure. Once again,
put it in a perspective too. Oh, you go. No, you go ahead.
No. You go ahead. Go ahead.
To put it in a perspective, as somebody that's from Atlanta, that's lived in New York, been in New York a lot, man. Even when our team wasn't good, our community still seemed stronger than a lot of teams out there that were better teams. But our community is just so strong. So I just feel like we deserve this. Is the point? Like we've been here through and through, no matter what, no matter how much losing, no matter how bad the owner is, no matter the head coach not knowing that we could be eliminated from the playoffs. This community and this fan base survived name changes, jersey changes, everything. So we really deserve this. And again, it's coming from somebody that's from Atlanta. I see it up close. That community cannot even come close to this Commanders community.
Oh yeah, and then getting the opportunity to meet some of you guys in person too, and seeing faces and stuff like that. The people that I've been talking to for years in comments and stuff like that. It's a crazy experience too. So it's awesome.
And speaking of meeting people in person, we gonna be in person live and in color.
Yeah,
August the 24th at Crystal City Sports Pub in Arlington, Virginia.
Link is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Link is in the chat once again, and I'm gonna drop it again. Bow. For y'all in the comment section. So check it out, man. We are going to be live on the 24th of August, the day after the final preseason game, talking the season, talking the roster, talking about the expectations of this team and how we're feeling going into arguably one of the biggest seasons in recent memory in this franchise's history, because there's so many expectations that are being placed on this team, and rightfully so, because we got something we've never had before. Well, I shouldn't say never, haven't had in a long time, and that is a franchise quarterback, and not just any franchise quarterback, because we have had a quarterback that won league MVP here before. So I don't want to make it seem like we've never had this before.
Shout out Louie Tee.
That's right, but we got one of them ones, man.
Yeah, this different.
This is different because you got to think about where the NFL is right now and the state of the quarterback position. It is some really good quarterbacks in the NFL right now, and for our guy to be one of the best speaks volumes. After 1 year, too. Don't leave that out. I mean, we can't wait to chop it up with y'all in person, toast to the season, and have a hell of a time, man. We got so much planned for y'all. So come on out.
Come eat with us. Come drink with us. No eggplant cheeseless pizza on the menu. I can promise you that.
I can't promise you that. I can't promise you that. But
hey, we taking Lou out of that.
Hey, I can't make that promise. All right. As we've said already, the views of Rio Robinson do not necessarily reflect that of the Commanders case. I just wanted to make sure I put that out there. I can't guarantee you.
Lou bringing his own personal eggplant for the pizza.
I'm slicing it up over there in our booth just to make sure I got some, man. But seriously, we're going to have us a ball. We want y'all being there. Remember, only 150 of these tickets exist. So get them while they're there to be got.
And it can be a bigger party next time.
That's
you know, This is kind of like the trial period. So we're going to see how this first one go, and we can have an even bigger and in-season watch party maybe next time. So
that's right.
Let's rock it out.
That's right.
We actually got to reverse that statement. The pizza styles of Louie Tee do not reflect the pizza preferences of the Commanders king. We gonna have to put that out there, man.
We gotta find a different name for that, because that's not pizza, man.
Hey,
that's not pizza.
I just finished polishing off pineapple and mushroom pizza with no cheese on it.
That's not pizza, Lou.
I took a picture of it. Next stream, I'm gonna have that picture for y'all, man.
At this point, that shit is a sandwich, Lou. That's not pizza at this point. That is a sandwich with marinara sauce and fruit on it, bro. That's not pizza.
Your pizza is an environment. Why is your pizza?
Listen,
put some flat shit in the oven and now it's pizza. Nah, that's not pizza.
It wasn't flat. I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't know what y'all missing. Throw a little ranch on that. Ranch makes everything taste better. So throw some ranch on it, and it tastes great. You can call it whatever you want. It's delicious. Delicioso.
I'm gonna not call it pizza though. Like, we can't call it that. That feels like
when I order it from Wegmans. Shout out to Wegmans. It's a pizza. I'm not ordering a flatbread. I'm ordering a pizza.
That food that sounds nomadic. Like it's. I don't like it.
Not nomadic, man. Hey, go ahead.
Gypsy pizza.
Oh, man.
Just whatever's around at the time. Let me just try to.
Tony P56. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. All right. Lou, tell Jock, man, chill, bro. Chill, Tony. Chill out, man. Chill out, bro.
Lou's learned from his ways. He's not asking men to drop that thing.
No, man.
Thank you for not reading that, man.
I'm a refined man. I'm a refined man over here. I'm not doing that no more. You're not gonna even get me to slip up in a comment, man. Y'all ain't gonna get me no more, man.
That boy dodging. He walking around landmines now.
I'm dodging the heat over here, man. Martin Matthews, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you, my guy. Double M. Right. So, hey, fellas, what up? What up?
Yeah, man.
This is a privilege. He says, I'm hoping y'all can help me with this question. Will Debo demand a double team? If not, how do we take pressure off of Terry? It's not about Debo demanding a double team as much as just not allowing Terry to get triple teamed. You know what I mean? Giving the defense somebody else they have to account for. Like that play that I was talking about earlier that Rio said it was a beautiful breakdown, right?
Mm-hmm.
De'Ami Brown gets wide open because of Terry McLaurin on that play.
Yep.
Right. He runs
the defender. Yep.
So he ran what is called a collector route.
Mm-hmm.
His job isn't to get the ball on that play. It's to collect as many defenders and eyeballs as he can.
The decoy.
To open up the field for Diame, which is exactly what he did on that play.
Mm-hmm.
He literally ran across the field and attracted 3 Tampa Bay defenders, 4 if you count the deep safety on that side, 4 defenders, taking away the middle of the field linebacker and defender, and allowed Diame Brown to get wide open. And while that's great, it just speaks to how much traffic Terry has to deal with, because there's just no one else you had to worry about and concern yourself with other than Zach Ertz last year. And so having a guy like Deebo Samuel should force teams to be aware of where he is on the field and give Terry more reasonable looks defensively. There may be a safety over the top, but there may not be because of Deebo Samuel being in the game and being a presence. So he doesn't have to demand a double team as much as just give Terry an opportunity to operate in a space where he's not being constantly doubled and triple teamed.
And that play showed the brilliant mind of Cliff Kingsbury's offense. And there's a lot more nuances and wrinkles to it than that whole college thing they try to throw at him. College offense. Shout out Cam Taylor-Britt, man.
That's right. We killed him the whole year. I know I did. I can't speak. I killed him the whole year.
Back in all year, too.
Yeah. Yes. Christopher McLaughlin, our guy, C-Mac. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for being a member of the. Oh, thank you, Chris, for the dime, who writes, "Hey Lou, Rio, Rico, and Ed. Hope all is well. Likewise, as always. 2 questions. What is your biggest concern on offense and why? For me, rush O on first and second downs. 2, what about on defense and why? For me, it's getting pressure with 4. So what are your biggest concerns on offense and defense?"
My biggest concern on offense is the quarterback having to lead the team in rushing again. And number 2, what tight end actually produces as a receiving option after Zach Ertz? Because while it was beautiful that we got 20 games of Zach Ertz last year, I can't bank on getting 20 more games out of like 36-year-old Zach Ertz at this point. So is Ben Sinnott, the second rounder, going to be a tight end or a fullback for us this year? If we need something behind Zach Ertz. I love John Bates and what he does. I want him to keep being what he is. I don't want to have to force him into a role where he has to try to be an inline receiving tight end. So the tight end room behind Ertz and not making the quarterback lead the team in rushing. On the defensive side of the ball, what's the safety room other than Quan Martin going to pan out to be? And secondly, is Daron Payne going to ever be the person we drafted him to be in a non-contract year? Those are my 2.
Yeah, for me, it's definitely just the rush offense. Like, do we have enough explosion in the running back room until JCM, who he looks a lot like, I don't know if y'all have seen Baby Max, but if you look him up, they literally
I saw the picture you sent. You're not wrong, bro. I was like, who the hell is this dude? Go get this picture.
But yeah, man, until he's able to like earn Cliff Kingsbury's trust to the point that they can get him on the field often in games, I'm just worried about the explosion of the offense. I feel like it's going to rely on Jaden Daniels' legs way too much. I mean, I like Brian Robinson, I like Austin Eckler, but we need somebody that can take take a run to the house and open up the playbook, outside zone runs, or at least be enough of a threat to where they don't have as many people allocated to stopping the pass against Jaden Daniels, making his job harder. So, and then defensively, I just still have safety questions about the safety group. I mean, shouts out to Percy Butler for getting re-signed. I'm pretty sure it's more of a special teams reason, though. And we're one injury away from Percy Butler being your starting safety. Like, I'm not okay with that at all. Apparently they like him. I haven't seen it yet, so that would be my biggest concern on defense.
Yeah, no, I'm with you guys as far as offense, the running backs, because everything else on offense is set. I mean, we have a franchise quarterback. The receivers are fine. Once Terry gets the extension. And then, it's really just the running backs. I mean, B-Rob, can he consistently, can he stay healthy? Can he get past the first 8 games of the season and be consistent? Because he just flames out and burns out by the 8th game of the year. We do have JCM, but he is a rookie. We do have to understand that he's a 7th-round rookie. So does he come out swinging out of the gate? I think he will definitely get acclimated and get more snaps and be very impactful throughout the season. But you do have to account for that. But yeah, just B-Rob. I mean, are we gonna have to rely on Jaden leading the team in rushing again? Or does B-Rob step up, or does JCM take over? We do have a couple of other good running backs like Jeremy McNichols and Chris Rodriguez, but we do need one guy to emerge and step up and separate himself as a leader in the running back room. Just a more dynamic guy, somebody who can make somebody miss in the phone booth and who can just hit a home run. I think JCM is capable of doing that. Defense for me is still, I have to see it to believe it. I know we got bigger. We brought in Kinlaw, we brought in Jacob Martin and some guys like Eddie Goldman who are more tailored to slow down the run game, but you look at the running backs that we do face, looking at the schedule, we start out with Tyrone Tracy, who cut us up everybody cut us up last year, so I'm not going to.
The great Cam Scatterbo as well, man.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah.
He about to get ghetto on us.
Right.
All the ghetto-ness.
Ghetto-ness? Hey, man.
He about to have all the ghetto-ness on us.
Yeah,
right.
For that.
You got Josh Jacobs game 2. So you got a gauntlet of running back starting out. You got Ashton Genty against the Raiders in week 3, Bijan Robinson week 4, week 5. You got Amarion Hampton. So you got a really tough running back schedule. So yes, we made the moves to do it, but I got to see it to believe it in the run defense.
For me, it's the tight ends. I'm just not comfortable relying on Ertz again.
And what I will say, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I'm still like even though I call him Noyak Zach, I'm a huge believer in Zach Ertz. I bought in on Zach Ertz. That's why I'm not concerned about the tight end room. But we do need Senate to step up. But I'm a believer in Zach Ertz.
It's not Ertz that I'm worried about. It's what happens if something happens to Zach Ertz is what I'm worried about.
And what?
Then you are literally one situation away from having to rely on Colson Yankoff potentially or Tyree Jackson to come in the game or some bullshit. So that's what has me a little nervous is, the
Tyree Jackson.
He had a catch today. Yeah, he had a nice little sideline catch and whatnot.
I'm not
today.
buying the Tyree Jackson stuff, man. Please save all of that.
Yeah, me neither, man. Look, I'm with you, but I'm just saying that's the thing that has me nervous on offense is the lack of real depth. And maybe I'm way off base and we do have depth at tight end, but we'll see. And then defensively, I think it's another depth question. Safety, like you're one, mishap away at the safety position from being very uncomfortable with who's starting out there for you. So it's really more of if the dudes that we got there stay healthy, I'm straight. It's what happens if something happens to someone that is starting at those positions where I'm not sure the depth is necessarily there to stand tall if we don't have those guys available. So that's what it would be for me. Kenny B, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Kenny B writes, thank you for the Dimesky, who writes, I'm so impressed by DQ and AP's leadership.
Same.
I listen to a lot of coaches and GMs that sound defensive and combative. DQ and AP answer questions so confidently and transparently. We are blessed. Indeed, Kenny. I mean, think about how many times Ron used to get defensive. Right?
Guys.
Yeah. Guys.
He gets snappy. He start getting snappy with people.
I mean,
see what you guys don't understand is
yeah. I saw Brandon Beane snap off on the Buffalo Bills media. Saw him snap off on a radio station for calling them out. So you see dudes get really defensive. Our guys are always in control. Yep. Cool, calm, and collected. Even when you could tell when DQ don't like a question, he ain't gonna snap off on you.
And they're not. And our coach isn't coming out and setting insane statistical barometers for our quarterback like Ben Johnson's doing for Caleb Williams over there. He out here talking about he need to throw for 70% of it. He needs to complete 70% of his passes. And yeah,
that's wild.
See how that works, Mr. Basketball guys.
Yeah, that's wild. It reminds me of Ron telling us how many reps a player needs to be christened as an NFL player. You need 5,000 reps, in order to be Like, what are you talking about?
He also told us 3 to 5 years to build a culture, and he didn't want players. He wanted cartographers. He said he wanted people that could build him, who could show him a map. If you can't draw me a map of your success, like, sir, we're not looking for cartographers. We're looking for athletes. We're looking for people to fill out a roster, man. Shout out Ron, though.
Yeah.
And that 3 to 5 years was just a built-in excuse for, if we still suck in 5 years. I told y'all it would take 5 years to rebuild.
Yeah, it's a cop-out.
It was.
Guys that know if they would be eliminated from the playoffs, but we're not even in a situation. We're already clinching playoff berths with a couple games left to go.
Shout out to the new staff, bro. And I always want to make sure we show love to Lance Newmark because he's dope too, man. We're really blessed right now.
Very. Keep the guys together, man. Keep the gang together.
For as long as you can. Martin Matthews, our guy, double M. Double up. Thank you for doubling up.
Double up.
Who writes, hey, Kings. Well, there's one thing missing. Louie, the Kings need an intro. Are you snooping on my computer or something? So I've been working on one, and I think it's going to be done by next show. We'll see. Said you can't do a bomb intro for the Super Friends and not one.
Y'all don't like the cold opens and the shout out the Games.
I was just thinking, shout out the game, the intro. That's all we need, man.
They clearly are at wit's end with that. So
said no more cold opens, man. We need the rail.
We need the reels. Okay, we hear you loud and clear, but I'm already in the lab, so don't you worry. The Defiant One.
Hey, my God, another one.
Really appreciate you.
Wow.
Thank you for the hundo piece, man. We are so blessed to have yet another person being so generous to the Kings. We can't thank you enough, man. So shout out to the Defiant One, man. We love y'all. Big shout out to the Defiant One who writes, F it. Tomorrow is payday.
You're the GOAT, man. You're a GOAT. Man.
Not F it. Tomorrow is payday. I hope it already hit the account first, man. Don't be spending the money before you get it.
Make sure the direct deposit.
Remember Kanye said, man, I got a problem spending before I get it. Hey, I just need you.
I'm just the one to admit it.
Yep. Yeah, it's right. I just need you to make sure it hit the account first next time. But we appreciate you. He says, I've been a fan since 88. Hey, that's great to be a fan since 88. He says, I'm absolutely loving watching the younger generation of fans get to see our team be good again. That's probably the best part about this is, and I'm not from, your generation of the fan that saw the Super Bowls being won. I got the tail end, the last of the three. And it's just cool to see some of the fans who their fondest memories of the team was 2012 and Robert Griffin III. Like, it's so fun to see them, basking in. That team didn't win a playoff game.
Nope.
You know what I mean? But that's their fondest memory was 2012. And so
it's 14-0, I hold on to that to this day. The last year.
What could have been?
I love it, man. He says, keep killing it, fellas. Ed, I met you at a Defender celebration. Shields up. Ed was so lit that night, man. I don't know if Ed remembers or not.
Yeah, I remember the Defiant, man. I follow you. We follow each other on Twitter, man. Great guy. Had a great time. Had a blast, man. Had a blast.
That's what's up, man. We really appreciate the Defiant One, man.
Chat snapping tonight, man.
Yeah, you define the odds right now by blessing us before the money even hit the account. So
going crazy with it, man.
We love it, bro. We can't thank y'all enough. JD Sports Talk, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, Abdul Carter is wreaking havoc in Giants camp.
Bring it.
Yeah.
Bring it.
This is why we, as a wise man once said, this is why we lift all them weights. This is why we went and got all them offensive linemen, right?
Sure
this is the exact reason why we did all of that.
We loaded up. We ready to go.
Yeah. We bare loaded, ready to go, bro. Swaggy P, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Swaggy P writes, Commander Kangs. What up, Swaggy? Yeah. Happy belated B-Day, Lou. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Happy belated.
Appreciate it. Says, I'll make the 4-hour drive to come out. Only met Lou so far, but can't wait to meet the rest of the Kings, man. It was a pleasure meeting you in person, bro. We had us a blast the last time you came out. So looking forward to doing it again.
Looking forward to meeting everybody, man.
Yeah, this time you meet the entire Kings. All right, and it's gonna be a blast. So looking forward.
I can assure y'all I'm more unserious in person. So we're gonna have us a good time. We're gonna laugh our ass off that night, man. I promise you.
Nobody thought you was super serious already. Anyway. So trust me, y'all already know Rio is crazy, and so y'all just gonna see how much more crazy in person. That's all,
man. Great times, man.
Absolutely. Funny boy Roddy, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, another man's trash is another man's treasure. Jonathan Allen. Hashtag Jonathan Allen. I mean, more power to him. I hope he does well in Minnesota, except for when we play them in, what is it, week 13, 14, whatever week.
Later in the season.
Yeah, so
I hope he's still out there when we play him.
Yeah, I hope he's doing his thing, but
it's December 7th. It's December 7th.
Try to put him to sleep when he come to Washington. We got to go there. They got to come to us.
We're going there.
Okay. Yeah. We're going to show him what the game's missing.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Borowski, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Really appreciate you, Michael. Navy Ramjet, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. Really appreciate you. Who writes, evening and blessings, gentlemen. Likewise, man. We really appreciate you. Ticket purchased. Love it. Love it, man. Driving up from Florida, our first party of the 2025 Super Bowl champions. Give me a feature you would like to see at the new RFK. HTTR/raise hell. So what's a feature you would like to see at the new RFK? I've already said this. I need a Joe Jackson Gibbs statue out in the front of that joint.
That'd be fire. That would be fire for sure. A feature of the new. I want some cutting edge, never before seen Jumbotron design. You know how SoFi changed the game when they came out with the way that theirs looks and stuff, and that big failure of a Jumbotron Dallas has at AT&T. I want us to do something that no stadium hasn't done, some type of fly ass design that everyone around the entire stadium has a fire view of the screen as well as the field.
And I mean, I'm spoiled by the food down here with how good it is and how cheap it is. So can we please get that? Because I typically only go to Mercedes-Benz games because they're just 20 minutes down the road. So I need that. I start coming to Commanders games. I don't want to be paying $80 for some chicken tenders and a drink, man.
$30 glizzy is not hitting, man.
That's the thing, bro.
I love the design. I mean, obviously we don't have the final look, but the joint with the glass overlooking the monument and everything, that's fire right there. If they really do that, if they bring that to life, that's fire right there.
Hell yeah.
Anything, Ed?
Nah, y'all covered it, man. Y'all covered it. The food, Jumbotron, all that good stuff.
It is something DC Defenders in the building, man.
Like a little pub sack.
Chauncey Davis, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. OG Triple OG CD writes, other than Cosmi and Biotish, our O-line are primary pass blockers. What kind of run schemes do Cliff run? So you're not wrong. Our guys aren't necessarily road graders by any stretch of the imagination. And when they literally ask DQ, like, what is the two tackles? What are the two tackles that you brought in here going to bring to the run game? And he didn't even give them an answer. He just told them they're going to be great in the pull game, right? Out in space on the screen game, out when they pull. So anything out on the perimeter, wide receiver screens, that sort of thing. He just said they're going to be great in space, meaning they're athletes.
Yep.
Again, just get in the way, right?
Yep.
That's all. I'm not asking you, just get in the way. Create a barrier between the ball carrier and the defender. That's it. You ain't got to drive dudes off the ball. That'd be nice, but just get in the way. I think we got a dude back there in Bill that can actually make something happen if you just
create.
give a little bit of space.
They can create.
That's
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Just look at the way that it was a simple like 5-yard goal line carry, and he showed traits that we just don't have in the room. Like it's that simple.
Yep. Anybody wanted to add to that?
I mean, I think JCM is going to help unlock a lot of stuff too, because I mean, Cliff Kingsbury clearly has certain plays that only an explosive, agile, fast running back can even run. So O-line matters the most, but I think JCM is going to be that finishing touch to where he can really start to dive deep into his bag about his plays. And of course, I mean, there's going to be some stuff where Deebo Samuel's lined up in the back of the line of scrimmage sometimes, so that's going to be fun.
All right, Chris Hunter, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Chris writes, pulled up right before the announcement. Congrats. Hey, fire. He says, y'all peeped all Terry's merch on sale at the Fanatic store. Something or nothing? I don't think it's anything that
the Nike sale that they're doing. I don't think they got all this stuff. That's something you do after the player no longer plays for the team.
Right. I think we reading too much into it. Like, can I just be honest? Let me just. I should have said this earlier. I hate what this is doing to the fan base. I really do. Like, this shit is destroying the fan base from within. Now you got people chastising Terry, calling him greedy and ungrateful.
It's that, or they hate AP, want him fired. He's the worst. Bring me back the last guy. Like, what are we talking about?
It's a lot of nastiness going on right now. And it's also making our fan base extremely paranoid. So everything, right? Like, there was a post where the Commanders, which I did think this was a poor in taste on their part, where they posted pictures of every player that got married over the offseason.
Yeah, and they already featured like Terry's wedding earlier in the season, but that created like a whole
nother buzz. You can't even, like, every post now, you can't enjoy the post without somebody putting some Terry related shit. Like the picture that I showed y'all earlier, like that we showed y'all right here. Where's Terry's locker? Right? Like,
for the record, it's like there's like a 20% on Nike stuff on Fanatics. Yeah. If you search Jaden, you're going to see that 20% off his jerseys and stuff too. They're not fire selling Terry McLaurin merchandise, y'all. It's Nike Fanatic 20% thing. They've been putting the ad up on Twitter and Instagram like all week. So it's nothing to see here, guys.
No, and that's the thing it's creating mass hysteria for no reason, man. Like this, it just needs to be done.
Someone's going to report of him look like him with a realtor or something. Like, bro, I see Terry. He's with a famous realtor. He's looking to move.
Yeah, it's getting nasty out here, man. Like, we just need this to find some sort of resolution because it's getting crazy. I got people that's like, yo, I'm tired, bro. I'm exhausted. I'm like, just stay off social media, but people can't. It's hard. Like, it's just they flood in their DMs or their timelines are just getting overrun. You go in the comment section and it's just everything. Trade Terry. You know, it's crazy.
Pay Terry.
Yeah.
Like, damn, this don't got nothing to do with Terry, bro.
Right. Michael Borowski, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Right. Luvu plus Miller were both at DN 2 to 5. It says 2-5D, deep at linebacker, maybe. Like, I could see a situation where they got 5 defensive linemen, 2 backers, and that's why I kind of alluded to with Luvu. There could be a situation where he's down on the line of scrimmage, almost sort of like a 3-4 defensive front, right? Where you got the 2 stand-up backers on the edge, 3 guys on the interior, and then you got 2 linebackers, and which would be Jordan McGee and Frank and Bobby Wagner. You could see a look like that at times. Just how comfortable are they with McGee in coverage, you know, in order to do something like that?
We got to get Ubu's like rush arsenal tightened up if we're going to be putting them in them spots to be running the ones with the offensive linemen, because he be blitzing with nothing but Samoan pride off the edge, man.
So it's a play, though. It's a play. The one that gives me hope. Did you see the Brown sack he had on Deshaun Watson when he rushed from the interior, hit the spin move, and then dove? And Yeah, that was clean. So
that was the first and the last time we saw
right.
that.
They want too many more of those. But I mean, he said Russia with Samoan pride. Yo, hey, I'm just telling you, it's in there, right? It's in there. He's
been working with RK, so Kerrigan to get him right, man.
All right, this one is Ed. This is Ed. This is all you, brother.
They want you to drop that link again after this too. So
We'll do. Thank you for the Dubski Gear Cell 1
guy.
Truly appreciate you as always. Ed, would you please do the honors?
Shout out Gear Cell, man. Said Terry's agent wears grit cream shorts.
That's disgusting.
With the James Evans weed back perm. Tragic.
Lavender blue loafers.
It's the grit cream, bro. That sounds so disgusting.
With a James Evans wheat back perm. James Evans, did he even have hair?
Yeah.
What he had a little shit on the side?
Yeah, he had like a
baldy with the little shit on the side where you
like the George Jefferson joint going.
Grit cream shorts is just a nasty, vivid image that comes to mind when a grit cream shorts.
No Oxon Hill shout out, no Suitland shout out this time.
No, look, we didn't get no socks this time, and
it was personal. It sounds personal.
This one was definitely personal. We didn't get no socks, and we didn't get any yoga pants.
They said James had the civil rights hairdo. Yeah.
But it was bad, man. He looked like Dracula.
Not the civil rights head.
I'm cool talking for that one.
Hey, damn. He said James.
They stressed that boy to that.
Oh man, y'all are tripping, bro. Y'all are big tripping. Y'all are wild, man. Mr. CB 1274. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Our guy writes, we love our acorn head body catch bandit.
Both of my nicknames back to back.
Hey, that man put a whole sentence together full of Rio's Terryisms.
Terryisms.
That's crazy, bro. We love our acorn head body catch bandit. That's terrible, man. Shout out to Terry.
I know Terry's shoulder pads missing, man.
Got to.
But look, he's wearing the vintage Terry jersey. He's wearing the vintage
actually, this got my name on the back, but we could call this the rookie Terry jersey. But this is a Redskins Authentica with Robinson on the back.
Oh man,
it looked like a Terry Authentica. We can call it that.
What made
crazy?
Huh?
What made you choose 17?
Oh, it was my mother. God rest her soul, it was her lucky number. I used to wear 17 a lot because of her. She was born on January 17th. So 17. Whenever I customize something, I'm gonna throw 17 on that.
Got you. Was this pre Terry, the 17?
Yeah, I got it. I won like a $250 NFL gift card from a fantasy league back in like 2017, and I was like, there was a sale. I pretty much had to pay like 17 out of pocket for an elite jersey that cost like $350. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get this instead of buying some replica screen print shit. And when I see the quality of these joints, I never want to buy a replica again. These joints is good, man.
Oh yeah, those are clean.
Yeah.
The over the shoulder pad joints. Now it's soggy though. Like this shit loose as hell. I don't wear my shit this late. This look like a 2002 throwback on me right now.
Facts. We all got one of those, bro. Don't worry, no fret.
I turn it around backwards and put a Band-Aid on, bro. That's what I feel like.
Because I turtleneck to make it look good. So
hey.
The hoodie underneath just so it don't look crazy. I would have had way too much neck exposure.
Your shit would have been showing all kinds of chest hairs and shit.
I got my hoodie looking like a mock neck under this.
Messed around. Hey, he moved in the wrong direction. We'd have messed around and had a nipple on this joint, bro.
So, one good laugh.
I try not to have too much neck exposure, man.
Yeah. Look, I try to keep that as away as well, man. You'll catch me every now and again, like I'm on some Miami Vice type shit.
Yeah, let the button up, give a couple buttons
down.
down.
Let a couple buttons down. Let it breathe a little bit. Let the taco meat out. But I try to keep it. I try to keep it clean, man.
The vacation matching set,
Yeah.
Yeah, the moving bricks outfit. I feel it. I feel it.
Hey, if it's what you say it is, you bring it back to us. If the keys, you buy it, you bring it back to us. Dingo man, you kidding me or what, man? Daniel, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Right. Sup, Kings? Excited for the new season? Yes, sir, man. We excited. We appreciate you. Any games you guys planning to go to? I'm going to week 8 on Monday night against the Chiefs with my Chiefs buddies.
That's a fire game. You're going to Arrowhead.
Yeah, he going to Arrowhead. So we don't know where he lives. He could live in Kansas City. He could live in Missouri or something. But if you in the DMV and you making that trek, bless your heart.
Ooh,
you know what you got to do though. You know what you got to do, Daniel. You know what you got to do. Any games y'all going to this year?
I haven't put my finger on which one. I'm gonna pop out one time this year. If I had to predict, it would be Chicago. The way them ticket prices looking this year, man, the Raiders game is calling me, but it'll probably be Chicago because it's the day before my birthday. And
I'm thinking Raiders too because it's going to be warm. I'm a warm climate guy, and yeah, that probably is the cheapest. It's a 1:00 game. It's not a primetime game, and it's the Raiders. No disrespect to the Raiders, but it is the Raiders compared to everybody else on the schedule.
Yep.
Yeah, you already know it's Falcons for me. At least. Yeah. I'm gonna try to see about another one, maybe.
Yeah, I think everybody got that. It's crazy because of all the games on the schedule, the Raiders is the worst joint on the schedule, and that's the one everybody got their eye on. Shout
out, Jim. We're gonna be deep as shit at the Raiders game. All the Commanders in that.
We trying to flood the streets in that Raiders game, bro. Like we popping out for the Raiders game. It's gonna be wild, bro, because the tickets is gonna be phenomenal on that game right there.
That should be an ultimate home field advantage game too. That should be like the Falcons' home field advantage.
If you want to understand why season tickets makes way more sense than single game tickets, look at the price of single game tickets now. You get so much more bang for your buck. I'm not even trying to promo for the team right now for free, but season tickets save you a lot of money compared to single game tickets now that we're good. It didn't make sense when we were ass. It makes sense now. You're saving a lot of money, trust.
Yeah, I'm thinking about copping some, man, because these, I'd like to give them tickets away. These prices are getting out of control.
Yeah, they're wilding. Like you pay $1,400 for a season ticket, lower level. Now you're paying $400 or $500 to watch a shit team in the lower level on one Sunday. It's like, all right, that's a third of season tickets for one game. Maybe I do need to hit up the rep again. Yo,
I heard they doing a little deal too, where they giving out like parking passes if you buy like 2 or more.
So they keep texting me, and I keep telling them not this year. Holla at me at 26, and they're like, but we throw in this. Yeah, like chill out, man.
Yeah,
I'm broke, man.
Hey, they gotta have a rebuttal, man. They gotta have a rebuttal, bro.
We'll give you the new revised payment plan. Like, listen, man. No.
That's all right. So let me go get my manager real quick, man. They get the manager so you can tell the manager no 15 times. Shadow Striker 789. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Right. Everybody laughing at 17 with their hats on. Let's see y'all get bold, fellas. Come on, let's see them JD5 heads.
Hey, listen, man.
Y'all seen mine before.
My hairline is starting to go the opposite direction of where it's supposed to go, but the shit is still symmetrical. So, hey,
look,
no,
y'all seen my forehead before. I got a 5 head. Y'all know that. But
I don't make hairline jokes. I stay away from hairline.
And say, look, I stay in my lane.
I got nothing to do with this.
Hey,
my shit start moonwalking all it want to. It don't look like a smile upside down. So you know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, y'all know where my shit at.
Still got
my hair just ain't done. I get my hair done. Sometimes I let it fly a little bit, man. But
I ain't saying nothing.
And you don't know. Ed, be quiet. Y'all ain't peep game when we be talking. Ed be sitting right there like, yeah. Y'all go ahead, make all the jokes y'all want, man. I ain't gonna say a goddamn thing. Yes.
I don't think y'all see me make a video without a hat. I'm making a video.
Hey.
I'm gonna wear my hats proudly at my video. The hats are the ultimate cheat code, you know.
Yeah, hat,
Thanks.
everything.
Thanks.
My shit ain't Power Rangers like though.
Chill out, man. Chill out. Hey, we gonna do another promo real quick for the live event, man. Hey, I want to also, I'm gonna drop that link right now. Matter of fact, let me do it right now as I'm making this declaration for y'all to go and join us at Crystal City Live. Crystal City Sports Pub. Let me make sure I say that.
Yeah, make sure you say that correctly before y'all end up at the Gentleman's Club. It's the pub, y'all, not the Gentleman's Club.
Just making sure we on the same page because it's literally right up the street. We are at the Crystal City Sports Pub. Okay,
emphasis on sports pub.
Yeah, so make sure you put that into the GIPs when you type it in. Do not just type in Crystal City and then tap on the restaurant because that is not the same. So we will be there, and this event is in conjunction with the RVA Hilltop. I want to give a big shout out to my guy Twan for holding us down with the
it's a hairline reveal at the party. We doing hairline. You know how they be doing wave meetups when dudes be showing up to show they waves and shit. Everybody revealing hairlines at the party.
Hey, look, man, I already told y'all I have no problems. You already know my shit. I'm fighting a losing battle, bro, but I'm fighting a good fight. I'm fighting a good fight.
Power Ranger one looked like a leather helmet, man. That was...
Hey. Hey, the Black Ranger was wrong for that, bro.
Yeah, he's dead wrong.
It was crazy. That shit was wild.
That's a hairline made for a ski mask right there.
Hey, bro, that was crazy. But that if those who know about it, man. But shout out to the RVA Hilltop for being in conjunction with the Kings on this one, and helping us put this thing together. Doors open at 5p. We getting it kicking off at 5:45. Tickets are $45, man. We gonna have us a blast. So come on out, support the Kings, and we gonna turn up before this season, man. We gonna toast to the season. We gonna give y'all the most accurate 53-man roster that anybody else is gonna give y'all. By that time, we will have the pulse of what we think this team's gonna do. And we're gonna break down the season, go through every single game, give wins and losses, give y'all a season preview and prediction. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and we hope to see you there. Only 150 tickets exist, so get in. I'm already getting reports from my guy that the tickets are flying off the shelves, man. I think we already over 20 tickets gone. So get these tickets, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, they're gonna go fast. So y'all continue to support, man. We can't thank y'all enough for supporting the Kings, man. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the absolute best.
Man, this works because of y'all, man.
V Chow, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. V Chow writes, thank you for the dime. Could Ja'Cory Brooks be this year's Mitchell Tinsley? Think he can push for the back of the roster, plus he's a Bama product. Also, should I get a 0 or 4 jersey for the upcoming season? Do y'all think that 6th and final receiver spot can have Ja'Cory Brooks' name on it?
I think it will. I personally think he's going to make the team.
Yeah,
obviously
I think he'll be beyond Tinsley. I think he'll.
I think he'll actually have a role on this team.
Yeah,
you know, Tinsley was just happy to wear the uniform.
Yeah, no, Mitchell Tinsley was never a guy that I saw a future with on this team, but I really think Ja'Cory Brooks is a guy that they think has a shot to play in the NFL. As Ed said earlier, he probably should have been drafted. You know, so. If he didn't test as poorly as he did, to Rico's point, he would have gotten drafted. But he tested so poorly. The vert was terrible. The 40 was terrible. And that scared teams. That scared teams away. But I think the guy can play. And I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked.
Honestly, we got lucky he tested terribly because it would either be between him and JCM, I guess. Like we would have missed out on somebody.
I think they were drafting JCM all along.
Yeah,
Brooks was he would have been asked out because they wanted Bill. As far as the 0 or the 4 jersey, I mean, I think the 0 is tough.
That 0 is icy.
0 is crazy.
That's
and
tough.
I'm a huge Westbrook guy, so I'm automatically 0 by big bias.
Yeah.
The Louisville jersey might be the one that's easier to cop, but you can always do the custom option and you can like pick the player you want. So that 0 just looks fly.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah. So, but Ja'Cory has a strong chance to make it. It's just between him and Gallup and Chris Moore for the 6th spot. And then, I mean, you got to put Osborne in there too. But I think Ja'Cory has a good chance of making the team. And as far as, like, actual impact of the games, we'll see. He will be, like, the 5th or 6th option, so it's tough. Because, of course, Terry's going to get his, Noah's going to get his, D-Will's going to get his, and then Jalen, Luke. So as far as, like, numbers-wise, it's just kind of tough to really put a number on it. But he has a very strong chance to make the team.
Sean Moore, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the Dubski.
Yeah, what up, Sean?
Our guy, Mamba. Right. So what it do? Says JP Finley said his agent is known for being known to be hard. Pause to deal with. I don't know much about his agent. But just listening to what the guys have said tonight about him not having any big time clients, there could be a little bit of validity to that. As to
hard to deal with. Like he sound like he don't got no reputation out here. Do they know him? Like,
Jeremy Chin.
Huh?
Jeremy Chin. Remember what he ended up getting, right?
What he get $8 million a year or something like that?
Yeah, 2 years, 16 from the Raiders.
Yeah, he thought he was finna get. Yeah, man. At that point, Terry probably should have changed representation, man.
No, he did represent Doug Baldwin as one guy.
And Doug made some pretty good change, a nice piece of change.
Change a decade plus ago.
Yeah, but that was a different climate.
Yeah,
guys won't getting 30 a year.
Yeah, they wasn't getting. I think this negotiation might be above his pay range, but hey, shout out to him though.
So he must have made some tough negotiations with DeAndre Carter.
Funny as hey, they gonna and just put him through the table. Put the what is it, Brian Baker or whatever? Just put his ass through the table and just put him.
Buddy Baker, Baker,
whatever his damn name is, and just put his ass through the goddamn table.
That's a coach name. That ain't no agent name. That's a coach name. I bet you he'd be like a high school football legend if he coached somewhere.
Hey, this is a crazy name right here, bro. A crazy name.
Big back final boss.
Big back final boss. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you, man. That's hilarious, bro. Thank you for the dime, man. He says, all of this name talk all of a sudden. What is going on? You have Congress saying they're not opposed to it. Guess Dan was the biggest issue. If the name came back, how would you guys feel? Hypothetical. I don't think anybody's against bringing the name back. It's just that, well, I shouldn't say that because there are fans that felt like the name was racist and they don't want it back. But I think most of the fans would be absolutely fine with the name coming. We just know it ain't coming back. So we don't even have those discussions anymore.
I know me personally, I don't care what you call us. I want to see us win a Super Bowl game. I didn't care about the name when they were the Redskins. You know, I had an opinion when it was switched to football team because football team sounds like some generic nonsense. We're the Commanders now. The name, I don't wake up and think about the name of the football team. I got the gear regardless of what the name was, what the uniforms look like. I'm a fan of this football team. If they bring it back, I'm gonna still be a fan of the football team. But I personally don't want it back just because of some of the crowd that it is attached to at that point. And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm 100% with Rio. There's some very unlikable people. And seeing them happy would make me sad. So yeah, it's whatever, man. I don't care. I just care about the product on the field, man.
I feel y'all on that though.
I care about the colors more than the name, like the jerseys.
That's what I've said all along. It's like the jersey. I think where they messed up at was they they steered too far away from the essence of what we've been. Like if they'd have just left the jerseys basically alone, maybe tweaked it here and there, they would have been straight changing the name. But
I'm cool with all that new shit.
Yeah, I know you are. I know.
Cool.
We know you are. We know you
I
are.
rock this jersey so proud. This jersey bland as shit. This expensive ass, bland ass jersey. This is
look. You see him talking all this cold hard cash, right? And go had a JD5 championship shit.
I'm gonna cop that joint. I'm gonna cop the shit. I'm gonna cop the hell out that bland ass that unseasoned steak ass jersey coming home the day they release the non-replicas of it. Hell yeah. Because I'm a fan, bro. I don't care what the uniforms look like. I don't care what the team is called. I'm a fan. You know how much dumb shit we sell ourselves as fans? I sold myself on Beck versus Grossman before. I sold we've sold ourselves on some garbage. I talked myself into Ryan Fitzpatrick, Water Park Fitz. You think I'm not going to buy the Super Bowl era jersey? I'm going to be the first in line.
I did a whole New How Order campaign. Who you think you talking to, bro? Like, you ain't got to convince me.
We're sick. We're all
y'all
sick.
Looking at Mr. Sean Dion Hamilton and Bryce Love over here, man. It's gotten crazy. Yo, it's gotten crazy out here.
Degenerates over here, man. What you talking about?
I got a Darius Geis jersey, but also I'm a Wizards fan. That's one of the worst names in sports, and I cheer for the Wizards. I got all this Wizards gear, so I couldn't care less about the name. It probably won't come back, as we all know. But yeah, I mean, you know who's saying what he said about the stadium and whatnot. You know, it brought some life to it. I think there's people who are more obsessed about the name, like the whole poll, like that. The fact that there was a poll of people said that they would take Snyder back if they could get the name, rather.
That's wild.
So it's a sickness. It's a sickness.
Yeah.
Literally sickness.
Yeah, those people right there. I don't want those guys on the ride.
That is the attached party that I speak of when I say they make me not want no parts of the name back. I don't want them to win. I don't want them to win because there are people that said, I will take losing seasons and Snyder back just to have the name back. Those are not football fans. Those are not fans of the sport. I don't know what to call them, but they're not fans.
Right. Like, and you see the picture when we lost 38-10 against the Chiefs and nobody was in the stadium when we were the Skins.
The snow game. I remember that game vividly. Yeah. That game was disgusting.
Yeah, it was.
Y'all weren't there.
That's when I knew, it's getting bad. You know, that was the one where you started to see, they starting to turn on Snyder ass.
It was really that. It was that.
They bring it back. We still here. They don't bring it back. We still here. But it may have grew a little bit of legs because Buddy said it, but it's not coming back.
Say somebody home.
Josh Harris about to get the biggest, he's about to build a state-of-the-art dome in the nation's capital. He not trying to run no brands or sponsors away from what we got building.
Bro, they would not build that stadium if we were called the Redskins. We wouldn't have even gotten the actual land back from the government. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was so many obstacles and red tape attached to this organization, and so and Josh Harris has already said it's 0% chance the name goes back, so there's nothing to talk about. Chauncey Davis, our guy, OG triple OG, double up, thank you for doubling up, thank you for the Dubski. Who writes, first, I'm a lifer fan, absolutely. Yep. But the disrespect for Terry is not right. This is not San Francisco. Lou, you're a psychology major. What does this do to a man's psyche? We ain't going to win without Terry, period. I've already said that.
Oh, we need Terry.
Sports is one of those weird situations where does Terry feel a certain way? Absolutely he does. Mm-hmm. He's a human. That you feel a type of way when you've given everything that he's given to this organization, and he feels like now it's time for you to repay me and show me that you value all the things that I've done for you. And now it feels like they're turning their back on you. That's what it feels like. Like they don't value all of the things that you've done and all the value that you've brought to the organization. they're not showing you this in the amount that they're willing to pay you, right? Yes, it feels it hurts if you're Terry McLaurin. But if there's a number that he's comfortable with and the deal gets done, all of this goes away. He'll show up smiling, ear to ear. When they interview him, he'll say all the right things. He'll get back into the locker room with all of his boys. It'll be a family environment, and we'll move on. It happens all the time. We see dudes scrub their social media, as a tactic and a ploy that, I'm done with this team. We talked about this. We joked about this. Mm-hmm. Myles Garrett put together the most pristine trade request ever.
He wrote it with a feather, man. He wrote it with a quill, bro. He stamped it and then did an album rollout flirting with the best teams in the league and still got signed on the dotted line.
And still got his bag, right?
It's all part of the business, man. It's the nature of the beast.
That's right. And so ultimately, Terry will get, I don't know, it won't be probably what he wants, but Terry he'll get to a number that's gonna make him happy enough to sign, and we'll put all this behind us. But yes, that's why I said I don't like what it's doing to the fan base, because you're getting a lot of people who just 8-9 months ago was crying about Terry not getting enough targets, right? Crying about how they're not getting Terry the football. Yeah, now all of a sudden,
we don't have to take such an extreme side. We don't need to fire AP, and we don't need to trade Terry. Like, guys, let's be realistic here. Like, what are we talking about?
Facts. Like, it's a part of the negotiation. You don't have to be, it's like you got to be on one end of the spectrum or the other. You could be in the middle. You can see it from both sides. Austin 793. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, Terry not Acorn. He's a peanut from the Proud Family movie.
Oh my God, I know exactly what he's talking
about. Man. Much love.
Elongated head.
Not peanut from the Proud Family. Someone in my group chat said that the other day. I think Jalen said that in the chat.
Hey, stop it, bro. Chill, man. Yo, I might have to look that joint up and get the picture for y'all, man. That's crazy. It still ain't gonna be better than the Power Ranger, the Black Power Ranger, but it's
man.
That's a good one. That one was crazy though.
No, that's funny.
Rio was stupid for that. JB,
you're gonna die. You're gonna die, Lou. I'm gonna send you cashew from the. Oh my God! Wow.
Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. A guy JB writes, I know whose jersey number Rico is wearing. Whose number are you wearing, Rio?
I'm wearing 17.
Yeah, so he already explained all.
Yeah, that's my custom. Whenever I customize a jersey, I wear my mom's favorite number on it, which is number 17, man. So yeah, that's me. That's always me on my custom. Shout out Terry and Doug Williams too, though.
That's right. Big back final boss. Love that name. Double up. Love that name, bro. Rio rocking the classic. I see you, bro. Don't big him up for that. Don't give him no credit for that shit.
I had to this time, It felt like the perfect time in the pool, even though this joint fitting mad loose and soggy at this point.
Yeah. I got like 3 of them type jerseys, bro, where but my excuse is I bought them joints at a time when
you wore them like that.
Yes. Bro, I ain't never ever worn anything more than a large in my life. I was wearing 3X and 2X shit back then.
Yeah.
Like shit, swimming and shit, bro.
Back when the tall tee was young. We called it young if it didn't go past your elbow and past your knees, bro. We used to double and triple layer them with the accent color. One white shirt, one black shirt, one gray, one 4X, 5X, and 6. We used to be nasty with it.
This shit is nasty. When you think about it, bro, it's the work was so nasty, bro.
I don't know how females enjoyed us in dressed like that,
bro.
And it's crazy. We went from that straight to the tightest clothing possible, like Aeropostale.
We went from that to
Hollister, American Eagle,
Abercrombie.
Abercrombie and Fitch. Like,
I wish I could tell you, bro. I think I look at it like, you know how you vote, like you vote for a Democratic president. And then after that, you gotta go, like they go to the other end of the spectrum because we can't do that again. We got to do something different. And it was like the extremist of extremes. Mm-hmm. It went from the loosest. I'm talking about. I just told you, I had shit that was dragging on the floor, bro.
My jean shorts used to touch my soles, bro.
That's crazy, right? To clothes that dudes was getting yeast infections putting on. Like it was wild. So.
Oh man, good times, man.
Yeah, man.
Good times.
I'm glad we evened out. I'm glad we evened out.
That's what we're gonna call it.
Found a good middle ground.
Optimal focus. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the Dubski. Right. What's good, Kings? What's good, Optimal Focus? Much love to y'all. I will be at the Giants home opener, the Falcons game in Atlanta, and the Cowboys game on Christmas. Hope to see y'all there. Shout out to the Kings, all 4 of the Kings. Y'all the goats of this, man. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Y'all the goats in the chat, man.
That's
y'all
right.
Hold it down.
Y'all don't know just how big of a part of this y'all are, man. So we thank all of y'all, man.
Comment. It's not a donation. It's just so
Yo, what?
What'd you say?
It's so late and so stupid.
What'd you say?
Will's comment. He was looking at me.
I can't say it. We can't say it online. Look at me, yo.
Hey, go ahead, man. Y'all chill out.
Hey, Will, wow.
Hey, go ahead, bro.
Oh, because I didn't even see the comment.
Why is the sentence so bad too? Why
Bro, I don't even know what y'all laughing at.
Hey, my man Will Diggs comment, bro.
Okay. Let me
man,
check
buddy
it.
out of pocket, man. It's not even it's I.
Super duper late.
Oh, I'm I'm gonna have to sit this one out. I'm late. I'm gonna sit this one out, man. Y'all tripping.
It's one of the most recent regular comments in the chat from Will Diggs.
Hey.
I'm black and I'm black, y'all. That's what Will.
I'm black and I'm black and I'm black. Forgot about that guy did that. Who's that actor? I forgot his name. I'm black and I'm black and I'm black and I'm black and I'm
He's in New Jack City. But Will's like 2 hours late because we're doing a 3-hour stream. That's literally like 2.
Go ahead, man. Y'all chill out.
What's funny? Ed was like, "Yeah, I can't do 4 hours this week." And look at us on the precipice of 4 hours.
Yeah. Got him. I just saw the picture you sent, Rio, man. God damn.
That boy Cashew.
God damn. Yeah. Woo! Oh man. LA and Brooklyn, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. LA and Brooklyn, man, we really appreciate you. Dubski on top of the hundo piece you done already blessed us with, man.
Yeah,
we
told you asked him where in Brooklyn he was at, man. He let you know.
Man.
East New York, Brooklyn.
That's the area most people don't go to. But back in 2013, I was there almost every week, man. I love East New York, man. Shout out East New York, East Flatbush, all of them, man. Canarsie.
Look
I
at
love
that.
those places.
He said, but all around New York, Rico, let me know when you come through. Keep Louie away from the menu. LOL. Look, man.
I got you.
Oh, New Yorkers would kick him out the state.
They don't even want pineapple on their pizza, let alone no cheese. What? Man,
yeah,
go up to New York talking about egg. Luke gonna pack an eggplant to bring.
I wouldn't even bring it up in New York, bro. I would just go straight to I go get some falafel or some shit like that.
Go to the bodega to get the eggplant. What you want the bodega? What you want eggplant for? What you gonna do with that eggplant?
Yeah, they definitely gonna get mad. They for sure.
I'm going to the Mediterranean spot. I ain't even gonna fool with y'all, man. I'm going to get me some falafel. I ain't even gonna fool with y'all, man. At that point, I'm gonna just leave it alone.
Yo, let me get the vegan chopped cheese.
Oh man.
They gonna tell me to get the hell out of there, man. Just Andre, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Just Andre writes, still seeing the injury excuse for the Lions. People forget this team is not that good and has little talent. So if anything, even the team's talent-wise. At the end of the day, I don't want to hear that excuse because that's not what y'all was saying before the game. That's not what Vegas was saying when we were 8.5-point underdogs.
10. We were 10.
Yeah.
We were 10-point underdogs.
So that excuse don't fly. You know,
and your offense, your number one offense in the league, was pretty intact.
Yeah, so
it was pretty intact. Showed up.
Not buying it. I do feel I did feel misled by all of you who watched the quarterback show because I was like, y'all built up episode 7 as this.
I was happy to see Jaden, man.
You told me they showed the demon and put his name up there and they slow-moed it, and they did that.
Yep.
But everybody that was like making it seem like, oh, you know, Jared Goff's girlfriend was crying, and they like we had a 5-second cameo in that joint, bro.
It was fun though. Like it was fun. Like I watching their pain. It like because she had like his wife was so confident. It was nice to see that dwindle. We should be killing them.
She was the part that got me. I was really in my feelings because it reminded me of when Dan Campbell told the Vikings coach,
see y'all next week.
2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
They were planning to host back-to-back playoff games.
Yeah, it reminded me. He said that when she was like, we get the next 2 games at home, it's gonna be fun. And I'm like, oh, okay.
It was sweet. That's why it felt good, Lou. That was the satisfaction. That's the payoff right there.
Yeah,
man. It felt good.
I wanted more. I was just like, they didn't even show us kicking their damn teeth in. Like they showed Louvu giving them, like they showed all their touchdowns. I wanted more of our stuff, like, but it wasn't about us. You know what I'm saying? I just got the impression that it was more of us kicking their shit in, and it wasn't. It was just 1 or 2 of us, 8 of them, and then it was them losing, right? And then it was all about them, which it should have been. It was about Jared Goff. It wasn't about us. I will say this. I stand corrected. Somebody in the comment section last week, or it might have been the week before, when we talked about Jaden being up there. And I said, nah, that ain't something he'll do. And somebody was like, yo, he did the LSU shit. Why he wouldn't do this? Touche. He did do what is called the money game, right?
Money game, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty similar to
you, Mama Jackson will definitely be like, oh yeah, my son will definitely headline your TV show. Yes.
Yes,
yes, Mr. Manning. Yes.
I could see Jaden being on that joint. After thinking about
headliner, there's going to be no other elite quarterback. He's the elite one, and then you could find the golf and the cousins to go with it. You know.
Yeah. Well, Kirk seems like he's getting the honorary
third spot
quarterback membership. Like
he the opening act. He get the opening act for every tour.
Yo, he the all-time QB. You know, when he used to play football, he had the all-time QB. He the all-time QB on the show. He always gonna be there, man. I can see him being up there though. Gabriel Q, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the dime. Who writes, what up, Kangs? What's up, Gabriel? Fan here from New Mexico. Look at that. We all over the map, man. We appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.
I used to have some family in Albuquerque. Says, I know it was the Mountain West, but when JCM was a Lobo, it felt like he was going to house it every time he got the ball.
Oh, my God. I've been praying for something like that in our running back room for so long. That's all. Say less.
Yeah. That 23 season he had with the Lobos? Yeah, crazy. He was doing work, bro.
He was going in.
Daniel, thank you for the super chat.
He played in 2024 was crazy. And then the East was Rombo.
Yeah. It's crazy because he did it against the team that he had just left. It was wild.
He's like a 7th rounder with an asterisk. Like that's
they definitely was the ones that outed him to the
snitched on him. Like
hey, they definitely was like,
he's not supposed to be here.
That'll be your last 100-yard game this season.
That'll be the last game your ass played in college, period. You're done.
You do that again, Bucko.
Yeah, Bucko, you're done. You're done here, buddy. Daniel, amazing, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Who writes? I live in KC and I love my BB. So I told you he loved barbecues. I told you he was in Kansas City. I was like, ain't no way. I don't care if you got family out there. Ain't no way you going all the way out to Arrowhead to see us play Oh no, and that's a Monday night, right?
Yeah, that's Monday.
Yeah,
That's gonna be the talk of the town all week, man. That Mahomes Jaden thing.
You know what to do, Daniel. Go in there and hold us down, man. You know what to do.
Yep.
Joe Rockhead, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Thank you for the Dubski. Our guy Joe Rockhead writes, good evening, Kings. What up?
Yes, sir.
Thanks to each of you for making this offseason not seem as long. Happy belated B-Day, Louie. I appreciate that. I celebrated my July birthday on the 10th down in ATL. Rico, I never got out of Collie Park. Keep it up, bros. Appreciate you.
That's good.
And shout out to all the July babies out there. We in the building. Y'all know what it is. Stand up. Big Bat Final Boss. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. And let me say this too, Joe Rockhead, man. It was a long off season, but it didn't feel as long this year. I don't know why.
Hey, bro, the off season feel like it's 2 weeks when you in the NFC Championship. I can get used to this life.
Yeah, that off season. You ain't lying, bro. That off season did not. And maybe it was because we did so much looking back, you know, at the season that was.
And we wasn't doing mock drafts in November. That's the difference, bro. We wasn't touching mock drafts to damn near March, man.
Man, like, we had to force ourselves to do them damn mock drafts.
We didn't want it was ugly.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk free agents. I didn't want to talk none of that stuff, bro. We got to play football until about February. We were there to the last week of January. I want my life to be like this going forward. I don't want to go back to before.
Yeah, man. That offseason, this past offseason was excellent. That's the blueprint for what it needs to look like moving forward. I'd say that, but I won a Super Bowl, so I wanted to go even further, right? Because if you win the Super Bowl, don't ask me about a damn free agent. Don't ask me shit, because I'm gonna be high off that Super Bowl for like the next 2 months. Don't ask me about a damn free agent.
P&M can rock. I'm gonna react to it when it happened, bro. We're the Super Bowl champions until the next season begins, bro.
Yeah, well, I already said that. That's why you don't want me to get a Super Bowl, because I ain't gonna know how to act.
Oh, same.
I ain't gonna know how to act.
We acting up.
Big back final boss. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, what are your favorite Redskins football team Commanders jerseys ever? Me, the 70th anniversary in 2002 or the 05 all whites. Honorary mention 09 all burgundies. Yeah, the two best for me are the 70th anniversaries in 2002 and the 06, I think it was 06. Oh no, it was 07.
The white on whites.
The white with the gold pants and the R helmet with the gold helmets.
No, yeah, those are the 75th. Those are the 75th anniversary.
75th, yeah. So the 70s and the 70s. So it's 2007 because that's the year the Giants won the Super Bowl. So yes, 07s and the 05s, 02s for me.
Yeah, the 07, the 75th anniversary, the gold helmet, gold pants. That's the cleanest uniform this team has ever worn in my books. And unpopular opinion, I like the current burgundy on gold. It looks really, really good. But I'm sorry, I always want us to have a black uniform. My number 2 is gonna be the black uniforms, bro. The helmet can use some work because it'd be kind of looking like a Halo Combat Chief helmet sometimes with the W in front. But the black look is my next favorite look. I wanted black uniforms my whole life. I'm going with it, bro. I'm sorry for the traditionalists out there.
Nah, I'm with you. The black ones, I've been waiting for that my whole life too. So that's one of my favorites. But as far as like one of the classics, the dark deep burgundy with the arrow on the helmet that you see Daryl Green when you look at pictures of him. That's probably
that's the 70th. That was the 02 joint.
That's the 70th. Okay, thank you. Yeah,
I had that joint.
I gotta pour this one.
I got a Daryl Green joint, man.
I got a Daryl Green joint too. But yeah, my favorites. I love the white on whites because every time it was a big game, we usually did that. We beat the last time we won a playoff game in 05 was when we won the all whites. The Sean Taylor scoop and score was all whites. That 2005 season was a lot of all white jerseys, like in that year. Of course, yeah, the 70th anniversary arrowhead, the arrow on the helmet, that one is a classic. It's so clean. And I like I like when we beat Dallas with RG3. and I like those jerseys. I like they're a little off, but I like the yellow pants and the white top.
Yeah, they messed
like
it
the
up.
joint with the split collar with the like burgundy on this side and this side, but not in the middle joint. Like
I kind of like them. They made them look good. They made them look good because they were winning that year. So I kind of like those a little bit. They got a small soft spot in my heart. I don't like I really dislike burgundy on burgundy. I'm happy we're starting to win in them because there was like we
had a stigma with them. Yeah,
they look good with the current jerseys. They didn't look as fly with this joint, but they look good with the current burgundy joints. That's even though those pants need a stripe, but that shit look good now, man.
Yeah, and then the all black because we just needed an all black because black is my favorite color.
Rio, you just can't stand the old jerseys, bro. Because them old
I'm rocking
jerseys,
it though. Just to
clean,
show the
bro.
fandom is that I think this is plain as hell. I still rock it, even though this shit don't even fit me right no more. But I'm gonna still rock it. Man.
God.
But yeah, the all black is clean.
I've wanted a black jersey, but if we never got one, like I only like it now because I've seen it. If we never got one, I would have been fine. But now that I've been exposed to it, I'm like, we got to do what the Colts did and just put a black check or something like that.
Black swoosh.
Yeah. Joe Rockhead, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. Who writes? The only new name we might get is the Washington Epstein file distractions. Hashtag hail to the distractions. Those who know. I mean, we already know what this is. I'm not even
moving on.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna waste my time, bro. John Perez, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. My guy, JP, writes, outside of the NFC East games, I feel like those AFC West games are going to tell us a lot about our team, especially against Kansas City. Facts. The Denver game, the Chargers game, and the Chiefs game.
In the league, man. Yeah. That's the Denver defense going to show us a lot.
Yeah, those games are going to be the ones, and we got Detroit again too. So we don't know what they're going to be, but we can't sleep on that whole division. Like, we know how good it was last year. We also know what their schedule was last year. So maybe that division isn't as good. But Green Bay's good usually every year. I don't think Minnesota's going to be as good this year, but we'll see what J.J. McCarthy does. That's another good defense that the Vikings have. So that division, I think Chicago's going to be better. I think all of us think they're going to be better this year. Just how much, we'll see. And then Detroit. So the two divisions we play are tough. That's why we theoretically have, our division has the toughest schedule in football.
That's why I don't see a 13-win team in this division this year.
Yeah. I feel you on that. I think the winner of this division, I wouldn't be shocked if the winner of this division has 11. It wouldn't shock me.
I keep saying 12. I could see 11 being the best. Dog, our schedules are hard.
Yeah. I mean, 12 makes sense, right? 12-5 for somebody makes sense, but I wouldn't be shocked if it's 11-6 that wins the division.
We win 12 games with this schedule. Oh, we cooking with grease for real.
You win 11 with this schedule, and I feel really good. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Big Back Final Boss. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Big Back Final Boss writes, might be in the minority here, but it's refreshing to not see our owner or some fake ass GM handle contract negotiations. It's real football.
It shouldn't be in the minority. This should be the way most people see it.
Yeah.
Shout out to Josh Harris for not meddling. We haven't heard, even with all of the crazy rumors that's been thrown out there about Terry trades, we haven't heard even a rumor or even a lie about Josh Harris and influence in this Terry situation.
He has much bigger fish to fry than to get in the way of the football program. Man.
And one thing he does do is he hires people in those positions that he trusts, and he lets them do their jobs.
Yeah.
He wants to do is just be informed. Right? That's it. Just let me know what's going on, but I'll handle that. That's what I hired y'all to do. And that's all you can ask for from an owner, is to let the people you hired make decisions. And we're in a great spot, man. We're in a great space. And shout out to all the Eagles fans who are Philadelphia 76ers fans who told us we were going to hate him as an owner. Shout out to them.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to all of them out there. If this is what hate's supposed to look like, man.
I don't want to go.
I need more. I need more. I need more hate, bro. Give me more of that. I don't want to see what the love's supposed to look like. Big Back Final Boss. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you once again, man. Shout out to Big Back Final Boss, who writes, to add context, it's because Dan would have forced a deal for sure. Like his line was always, "I need a win, get it done." Right? He would have done that already. I need a win, get it done.
So not even a win on the field. I just need a PR win real quick with the fans.
I need a W. I need a W. Let me do something fast. Like
I need a win. I remember he did the same thing. They were getting killed in the press for another article that was written. So they did that garbage ass Sean Taylor tribute, right? And that backfired too. You know,
and he was just like, "Hey, I need y'all to spin something for me. Like, put that out." Announced his last second. They probably were like, "Dan, this is probably not going to look good." He probably said, "I don't care."
Right.
Because when you work for an NFL owner that is hands-on, you have to do what they say.
Yeah.
Let's get this Sean Taylor mannequin. Put that up.
That's right. A wire. That shit looked like it was terrible, bro. So I don't mind letting the football guys take their time and make their decision. And I think that's how, like you said, the vast majority of the fan base should feel like that. But it's hard to say. Terry makes people emotional. I can tell you that much. If this were a lesser player or somebody that just got here, probably wouldn't be as divisive. But it's Terry, bro. And that's how a lot of people are in their feelings. And that's why I should say they're in their feelings. Lang Hughes. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Lang Hughes writes, Ben Johnson said he wants Caleb Williams to throw for 4,000 yards. Odd.
Yep, he called out that and the 70% completion percentage. And he said there was like a specific amount of hours he's supposed to watch film every day. Or like, why do you you don't want to be here and you don't want this job? He's saying a lot of things a first-time head coach should not be saying about a number 1 overall quarterback. He just got the coaching.
He got a lot of power in Chicago, though. He got Ashburgers or some shit too. So
yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah, so he's a little weird, but hey, at the end of the
different.
He's definitely different. But at the end of the day, this is what they wanted, and we'll see if Caleb handles all of that the way that they need him to, because you can ruin a quarterback like that. You
ruin him before he plays a down for you.
Yeah, you can ruin a quarterback like that.
They've never had a 4,000-yard passer in the history of their franchise, if I'm correct, too.
Yeah,
so that's kind of crazy to throw out.
So throw that out there, right? That's insane. Pure insanity. Shark, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, I don't see y'all making the playoffs this year.
Hey, salute to you, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Shark, man.
We'll see y'all in the postseason, Philadelphia.
Or maybe you won't. Maybe you won't be there. We'll be there.
No one repeats in this division.
That's right. Yep. That's right. Mr. Ron B.
Hey.
OG, triple OG, Mr. Ron B. Thank you for the dime. Who writes, salute, Kings.
Yeah.
Salute to you. Just giving my support for y'all. Appreciate the good work, man. We appreciate you. And everyone else out there that continues to support the Kings, man. We can't thank y'all enough.
Bless y'all, man.
Big Back Final Boss. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Big Back Final Boss writes, when was the last team y'all heard have any
leaks?
Yeah,
we
talked about that earlier in the show. Like, we don't do leaks anymore. Like the fact that Von Miller said he had a meeting with the team over a month ago where he came to the facility and met the coaching staff, and nobody said anything. Nobody had nothing. Tells you all you need to know about where this
media don't even break news no more. We got to hear it from a national guy. Yeah. Like, it's no leaky faucets guy.
Yeah.
Or even the player themselves.
Yeah. Facts.
Michael Davis pulled it. Oh, I play for y'all now.
It's facts.
I'm a commander.
That was wild. Vato. Shout out to Vato. G-Style. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. G-Style writes, great show tonight, Kings. Really appreciate you. I'm expecting big things from 83 this year. I'm crossing my fingers on 82 making a leap. Loved him in college. Hashtag y'all funny. Hey, I'm expecting big things from both of those dudes, man. Lane, I'm telling you, is going to be a difference maker on punts. And I like I said, Ben Sinnott has no choice but to be good this year because they've talked about all offseason how much work he's put in, how much more comfortable he is. They knew who they were drafting, and I see the talent. And now it's just about him going out and getting opportunities. And it's up to them to create opportunities for him to get his hands on the football. So
indeed. 83. I know Jalen Lane. I love a player that ran fast and tested fast that actually looks fast on the field. He looks every bit what he ran at the 40-yard dash. That boy looks electric, man.
Yeah. And I've been hearing in camp that he looks the part. Like he takes off. When he gets the ball, he takes off. So
we need that.
Yeah, facts. Big time. Big back final boss. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you once again. Thank you for the dime.
Shout out to Big Back Final Boss.
Shout out. Bros, he says, just want to say thank God for this owner. Our team has such class and professionalism now. Being a DQ skeptic to loving the hire. Front office PTSD to fully trusting them. Is this real life? You sound like 90% of the fan base, bro.
We remember that Dulles Airport picture.
Coach.
Yo, we come a long way, man.
Wasn't familiar with your game.
yeah, at all.
People speak the gospel about Dan Quinn. People speak about him like he's a mythological being. They love this guy.
And Von Miller said, I just met this man 2 months ago. I feel like I've known this man
because
like
the people he knows that plays for him. Like, it's beautiful, man.
Hey, we got one of them ones at the quarterback position and one of them ones at the coaching. I'm telling you,
at the GM, bro.
I said Dan Quinn feels like the next Andy Reid. That's what it feels like to me. Dude that gets that second opportunity.
Yeah.
Has made, learn from his mistakes the first time.
Runs with it.
Gets that franchise game-changing, one of them ones, quarterbacks. And now I'm ready to snap.
Look out.
Ready to snap. The only difference is he a defensive-minded guy, and if the success continues, you got to keep finding offensive coordinators, and that's the only thing that's different. And that could be the thing that stops,
Josh Harris got to be prepared to give Cliff Kingsbury some type of offer he can't refuse to stick around and be like the highest paid offensive coordinator in the history of the league if we make some real noise like we expect to this year, because we can't have this broken up right now. You got to stay through the rookie contract or something. You need a Ben Johnson in this situation, man.
That's what Warren Sharp said. He said, if I'm Josh Harris, I sent him a blank check and say, hey, what you want, bro? I'll make you the highest paid non-head coach
ever.
Like, what you want to do, man?
There's no caps. There's no cap on
coaches. He's like, hey, what you want to do?
Hey, bro, we want you to come to the new stadium with us, Cliff. We want you to be here as long as Jaden is here, bro.
Hey, the new stadium is wild, though. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. Greg, thank you for the super chat. Greg writes, AP was in San Francisco when they took Kittle, Lance in Detroit, when they took Laporta and Cliff in Arizona, when they took McBride. I trust the process in Ben. That's a great observation, man. They know how to find tight ends, and I'm telling you, I think Ben's gonna be legit. It took Trey McBride a few years to get it in Arizona, but now he one of the best in the league.
He one of the one. He getting paid like it too.
So I still believe in Ben Sinnott, bro. I still believe in him big time. That's a good observation, Greg.
No choice. That is a good observation. I got no choice but to believe in him, because I do not want to think that we spent the second round on not a good choice. So I'm riding with you, man.
Yeah.
But the potential is there. I mean, you saw it. I know it's the preseason, but the Jets game where he had 20-yard catch and run, the potential is there. And Tress Way, who has more pass yards than Dak Prescott, you saw that was a tough catch.
It was.
And had to throw the jab in there.
Right.
I had to throw the jab in there.
There was some traffic. It was a contested catch that he made from Tress Way. So Ben Sinnott, he does have the potential. He just needs opportunities. Get a lot of that. Because Zach had 66 catches, which is crazy to think about.
It's wild.
And probably another 15 to 20 targets.
Yeah, which
after that weren't caught, right?
Yeah, which is insane. I didn't just kind of like almost similar to Dante Fowler. I did not think Zach was going to get 60 something catches, which is crazy. But yeah, no, Ben needs more opportunities, and even if it's 25 catches, give me something like that.
Hey man, I'm telling you, they strike gold with these old men, bro. Von Miller about to have like 10 sacks, bro. Like, I have no choice but to believe it, bro. Look at the way they propping him up. They're not propping him like they about to put him out there for 20% of the snap. They about to play that man.
Hey, Von Miller, he done won Rio over, bro, with that 21-minute press conference. He done turned him into a Von Miller fan. He done turned Rio into a Von Miller fan.
He sold me on the number 24, all type of stuff, bro.
Yeah,
like, I've already liked him from afar, but now we get our first close view of him. Like, I'm Smith. He had me at a low, man.
You copping a 24 jersey?
Hell no. He had me at a low, bro. He had me at a low, bro.
Big back final boss. Thank you for the super chat. When I seen that DQ pick, I ain't gonna lie, I thought this new ownership GM was already on the wrong foot. It was ready to wild out, but he said, but no lie, bro. LOL. Look, I already knew what we get in. It's funny because I did a video. It was called Gotcha Bitch, and it was with DQ smiling like this on the front of it. And it was so many people that was mad when I put that video out because he hadn't already gotten a job, but I was telling y'all, like, it's coming, so be ready.
I had the pre-recorded Ben Johnson hiring video ready.
You had us weak, bro. You had the jacket right there. You have
the Lions jacket on, bro. I was ready.
Look, you had all kinds of shit stirred up and ready to go, bro.
I had a video ready to hit send as soon as that hire went on, bro. I was so prepared for Ben Johnson. It took me like 48 hours to get my composure back. Then I'm out here talking to myself into Anthony Weaver.
Yeah. Hey, everybody pivoted after Ben Johnson. Nobody said, "Hey, let me get Dan Quinn, bro." Everybody pivoted.
Weaver, man, culture.
Yeah. Weaver, your boy, and Mike McDonald. Yeah, it was a lot of pivots to him because I think the Texans had already
Slowick. It took his head out.
Yeah, it already took Slowick out of the mix. But yeah, we went to the next shiny object, but we got what we was made to get, man. Like everything happened for a reason.
They're making photoshops of Dan Quinn and putting Ron Rivera's face on him with the Cowboys backwards hat.
Yeah, it was nasty, and I remember so many players coming to the defense of DQ saying this ain't Ron Rivera 2.0. Y'all got this all wrong, and boy, were they right. This ain't nothing even remotely close to that. Like, just think about how competent this coaching staff is. We haven't had a competent coaching staff since 2013, when the Shanahans were here.
And now we can just talk about football during football season. What a time to be alive.
What a time to be alive indeed. JP, I got John Perez. Double up. Thank you for doubling up. He says, y'all see the nasty turmoil in Dallas going on?
I love it.
We watch it from afar with a tear in our eye, bro. This is beautiful. They had a fight the first day of camp, bro. Out the gates, they was throwing hands. They go to Oxnard and they wild out, bro.
The owner trashing the quarterback and the star corner, and then the Micah Parsons. They calling Micah Michael. Like, they pulling the Kirk situation over there. Man, I love this. Jerry Jones, that's my spirit animal, man. I hope he stays alive forever.
I've already said protect him at all costs, man. Protect that man at all costs. That was the last super chat. We made it to the finish line. Ed is still awake, but
this
barely.
Be our record, bro. What that say? 66 supers, man.
Y'all almost put Ed to sleep down there, man. Ed, look. Can I just get a round of applause for Ed, man? Ed told us, "Hey, I don't know if I can go another 4." Ed basically went another 4. He hanging on by a thread now.
Marathon man, Ed.
Yes. Hey, a.k.a. Ed is different. We just telling y'all, man. With the light ups in the background, man, Ed can't be stopped. So
we got another one. Another one.
Jay, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Jay writes, Ben got more receiving yards than CD in the NFC
sure do.
Championship game.
We sure do.
That's an
Tress
ad
Way got
line
more
right there.
passing yards than Dak Prescott.
Hey, that's an ad line right there.
Sure do.
Fact.
Big back final boss. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, laughing my ass off. Man, I even tried coping after he got hired. Like, okay, maybe this is a stopgap until Ben Johnson is ready. like this free agency or something. Like,
Hey, that grief process, it take a little bit to get to acceptance, man. We got to while out for a little bit, man.
hey, that's not that. That's next level right there. Grief, right? Because this man treated that shit like it was free agency. Like, hey, we just gonna hold him for a couple years until he become free again.
Stan Quinn was the lab rat to like wait for Ben Johnson.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's
the trial period. That's crazy.
That's nasty work. But anything y'all want to add? What are y'all looking? Let me say this. I am looking forward to, because everything is happening so much faster this offseason, because the Hall of Fame game is literally next Thursday. It's literally July 31st. We've never had a Hall of Fame game in the month of July. So with that said, pads are going on in 3 practices.
Yep.
It's 2 with helmets, 2 with shells, and then the 5th practice is fully padded. The first fully padded practice usually isn't until like the 8th practice in camp. So it's gonna be. I think this is gonna move a lot faster than what we're accustomed to this preseason, and we're gonna be talking joint practice with the Patriots here.
I cannot wait. Like, I was having this conversation earlier on my shows, and then this will be my closing point of this. I was talking to my boys in the group chat, and I said, oh my God, we're going to outclass the shit out of the Patriot. And my boy said, read that sentence out loud. We're going to outclass the New England Patriot. I was in attendance at joint practice, and Tom Brady didn't let a football touch the grass for 2 hours. Robert could not complete a damn pass, a screen, a slant. We couldn't move the ball. We were the aloof team that was loosey-goosey. The Patriots are screaming at their players. Brady's cussing dudes out. Belichick's cussing dudes out. We're playing around. They're serious. I got to see what a dynasty looked like. And now look at it in 2025. They are a startup, and we are contending. I am looking forward to that, man.
I was there too at that practice. First of all, Tom Brady looked huge.
Yes.
Tom Brady looked like he was about 6'10" that day. I was like, God damn.
Like he looked like the larger than life figure that he was.
Absolutely. And I remember Belichick saying the best quarterback on our team was Kirk Cousins that day.
Oh my God, the offense suddenly looked like an NFL offense as soon as Kirk touched the field. I remember that was the day I accepted it, and people didn't want to accept it yet. I looked at my friend and his dad, and I said, "Oh my God, he's going to be the quarterback. Like, he's going to be the quarterback." No. That is an NFL offense. What was out there at first was not an NFL offense. This is bad, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's the Patriots. Chill. No.
Yeah, no. That's the coping we used to do, right? No, it's the Patriots. We all right. We gonna be all right, man. It's just the Patriots.
Oh man.
Big back final boss. Thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Who writes, Rio, you gonna vlog the practices?
If I go Sunday, I will give y'all a vlog from practice. Everything else is very tight sealed, and we're hosting one of the joint practices, or both of the joint practice. We're hosting the Patriots, or we're going to New England.
No, we're going to New England.
We're not hosting
we're hosting the Baltimore.
The Baltimore one is.
Oh, we're hosting the Ravens one.
Yeah,
but they're not. They're not giving away passes for that. That's closed.
That's closed off. That's closed.
They're gonna probably let some. Oh, they're closing it off to media.
No.
It's gonna be no fame.
No fans.
That's weak. Yeah. They'll probably let some season ticket holders in though.
I don't even know if they're doing that.
I don't think they're doing that.
I bet you see a hog farmer and Tailgate Ted in them. I saw Tailgate Ted standing next to Muriel Bowser at the joint earlier today, and I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, no, they get them dudes awards every year. So yeah, they deserve it because they be at all the games. They could play a game in Zimbabwe. Their ass would be right there in the front.
Damn near on the roster.
Yeah, so I ain't mad at it. Anyway, I digress. Any final ads before we get out of here, fellas?
No, nothing sports related. I mean, yeah, the whole Caribbean thing.
And still talking about that. I was like,
you've been thinking about that shit ever since.
Hey, Will,
like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. I mean, I don't know. It's because I've been around because like Trini people have been around a bunch of Trini, and then like back in the day it was like the posses and parties and stuff like that. So I've been around a bunch of Jamaicans and stuff like that. But yeah, no Caribbean. But like I said, I know Lou is Caribbean, so I know he can speak to a lot of that stuff and the beef patties and all that stuff.
So my family is not Jamaican. The people just think because you from the from the Virgin Islands, everybody
Caribbean, beef patty.
all
beef patty.
all in the same pot.
I wouldn't, I wouldn't equivocate anything beef related to Lou either. So you know what I'm saying.
Well, first of all, I haven't been vegan my entire life, okay, so we're not gonna do that. I've had a spicy Jamaican beef patty before in my life. Okay, many of them.
Hey, shout out Lou.
Okay, we're not gonna do that. All right, but I digress, man. Anything else y'all gotta add?
We got another donation.
Yeah, I'm just mad. Ed, that shit was marinated. Ed was thinking about that for like 3 hours.
Yeah, nah, he threw me off.
That shit threw Ed for a loop, bro. Stephen Dent, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Hey, Steven says, got my ticket, can't wait to meet the Kings. That's what we talking about, man. Make sure y'all are in the building, man. Once again, shout out to Steven and everyone else who has bought a ticket already. The Kings will be alive and in color on August the 24th at Crystal City Sports Pub.
Crystal City Sports Pub.
Yes.
Sports Pub, guys.
Right.
Do not get it twisted because you will end up at a titty bar. And that's not what we're doing.
Absolutely not. Just make sure y'all go to the sports pub, not the restaurant, the sports pub. We'll be in Arlington, Virginia. We're going to turn up, man, for y'all. We're going to have a great time. And we're going to break this season down. We're going to break down the roster. And we're going to toast to the season, man. We're going to get Ed Liddy. We're going to have Ed out of pocket. He said 3 drinks. Well, we're going to make sure them the 3 strongest drinks.
Ed cussing at the show.
Yeah. Oh, no, look, we getting one. we getting one out of Ed in this stream, man. We getting at least one out of Ed, if nothing else. So we might even coax Rico to bring out the fronts, man. You just never know what you're going to get, man. You might get the full-fledged Kings unfiltered. You never know, man.
Get a whole fool, man.
So y'all show up, turn out. Once again, shout out to the RVA Hilltop for helping put this together, man. We can't thank my guy Twan and the Hilltop enough for their role in putting this together.
Guy Herb said put the link in one more time on the way
drop
out.
that link in there for you guys, man. I got it. That's
what's up. That's what you dropped, Lou.
Yes, the link. The link. You see what I did there, right? You see what I did there? I'm telling you, man.
He's dodging landmines now.
I'm over here, man. I'm really careful. As Rico said, you just got to be specific, man. You just got to
be specific.
You got to be specific, bro. All right, the link is in the description. Once again, y'all go in there, get your tickets. Only 150 tickets available, man. So go in there, get your tickets. Make sure you're in the building for this one, man, because this one's gonna be crazy. So looking forward to chopping it up with y'all. With that said, we are gonna glide to the side and get out of here, man. We once again appreciate all of the support and the love. Y'all know what it is, man. If you're coming at these Kings, you best not miss.
Let's go.
Until next time, your boys are signing out. Peace.
See y'all in a month, man. We'll talk soon.
Shout out to Gabe.
Always, man.
And forever.
And shout out to the WNBA.